The tower attacks. Dropping jaws like an earthquake cracks. Ram gets wrecked, the silver and black. Webby is back. Webby is back.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Chicago Bull fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. We do a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for tonight's game. The Chicago Bulls versus the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs on a winning streak, aiming for that 60 win mark, which I think we all think they are absolutely going to do it. First time in a decade. It's going to be a fun game. And let's go Spurs. Well, former teammate Trey Jones is on the Bulls right now. Zach Collins as well, but he's out for the season. And you guys are talking about in the chat, how about the UConn Huskies yesterday? Somebody said, wish we went live. As TSR said, I don't think I can go live for that. She did swear a little bit in the first half, more than I swear. So that would have been, that would have been that. Then also she was very emotional at the end of the game. So it would have been maybe cool to share with you, but I don't know if she's ready to, I know she would have been ready for that. Plus she's leaving the country, so we would not be able to go live together for the Final Four. And people would have been expecting that. Obviously, we went live for yesterday's game. But I hope you enjoyed the short that I clipped. Unfortunately, I missed a turnover because I thought for sure UConn was going to foul and there were going to be 2 free throws. I was as shocked as anybody when Bonehead Boozer passed the ball and turned it over, and then 3 game blouses. It was crazy. What's up, Arnold? Thank you for stopping in. Hey, Jose La Cruz, Beyond the Box, Texan Swarm, Bubba. Duke did blow it. My goodness. Melissa, good evening. Thank you, Wemby Size 22 Shoes. I was a little bummed out because if you guys that don't know, for YouTube Shorts, under a minute, you don't have to worry about any type of specific copyright claims. In college basketball, I've had issues in the past getting copyright claims showing footage, so I'm very careful with college basketball. Under a minute, you're okay, and the short ended up being like 55 seconds, so I think that's why I was apprehensive to show the inbound pass. I probably should have just started the short over after the second free throw was made. But I didn't know. I mean, obviously, nobody expected an ending like that. It was funny. Some people said, oh, I could clearly tell you re-recorded the ending. Really? Because if I re-recorded the ending, I would have put the turnover in. It was a live reaction. You guys know I don't fudge my reactions. Good morning, Aldrin, I, Westix, Texan Swarm, UFO Chief, Steven Z, V. Martindo, Stefan Castle is in the house and on my couch. By the way, I, Westix, Wemby Size, Phil, is that you with the Wemby Size 22 shoes? Wemby Size 22 Shoes, and since iWestix is here who sent something, Phil, you already gave me your answer. iWestix, I received your package today, and I actually have 3 packages from the post office. You guys have been going nuts over the last week. I'm going to throw it out there, guys. Would you rather I do an unboxing video tomorrow or during halftime unbox these 3 items right on camera? Phil's already given his vote to just do the unboxing live on camera. I'm totally cool with that. So, let's go. What's up, everybody? Can you close your eyes and picture us whole? Yes, I can. And it would make me really happy to see Devin and Keldon, who've been, they've been here through all the losing seasons. Well, Devin missed the first losing season. It'd be really nice to see them hold the trophy, too. Good evening, Arthur. Good evening, Daniel Barry. That guy, Mello. Andreas, what do you think about the Pacers beating the Miami Heat by... I didn't catch it. Let's go Indiana. But hey, good for them. Somebody got blown up by like 52 last night, didn't they? Was it the Raptors game? The Raptors crushed... Oh, crap today. Dylan called Harper Stephanie. I'm not calling Stefan Castle Stephanie Castle. Do unboxing separate in order to milk. I'm not milking anything. iWesty says just go live with it. 2 of the people that sent things are saying go live. I think I should leave it to them. They are the folks that sent the items. So I think I'll do it during the halftime show. On camera. All right. Am I ready for another blowout? No. Actually, I don't want a whole bunch of blowouts. I'm being serious. Francis, I hate that a lot of these games are getting moved to Peacock, because Peacock is not free. I've already paid for the NBA League Pass. I actually did a video talking about this. Unfortunately, it didn't get as many views as I'd like to, because I thought I made some good points, how the NBA is literally ripping us off by constantly taking games off League Pass, something you paid for, or I paid for, and putting in another app that you have to pay for. I hate it. Go Spurs, go, everybody. What's up, lemon pound cake? I could go for some lemon pound cake. Nice, Mike. Damien says, I need Magic the Gathering content for blowouts. I have Magic Gathering decks right there, but I don't think I can work on my decks while I'm so boxed in right here. It's a little too tight quarters here. What's up, Young? Thanks for stopping in. Right, and Larry, the thing that kind of is a bummer, well, I know, Ben, I want to touch base on that in just a moment. is from listening to you guys that live in foreign countries, whether it's France or wherever it is around the world. France just popped in my head because, Wemby, that you guys pay for the league pass and you get every game. And here over in America, they're taking games away from us left and right. And I really wouldn't be, Greg, indeed, I wouldn't be shocked if there was some sort of class action lawsuit because you're buying a product, you're buying, I don't know, the Spurs entered the season with, we'll just say 22 televised games. So my expectation was I'm buying 60 games with the league pass. Next thing you know, by the end of the year, it's actually 50. More games got moved to ESPN, to Prime, to Peacock, and it's only going to get worse before it gets better. It stinks. I like the 65. And notes from the past, I might be, gotcha, Phil, I might be old school Machine 78. I like the 65 game rule. I do. And I actually do. I am okay with it being more as rigid as it is. Oh, okay, Lauren. Did not know that. What's up, Isaac Cakes? Thank you for stopping, everybody. So, I understand that injuries happen. Cade Cunningham's a perfect example. It's a weird fluke injury, collapsed lung, not a normal injury. He's going to be ineligible for awards. But I also want to have a little perspective here. 65 games means that the NBA players have to play 79% of the regular season schedule. 79%. Could any of you, because I know I couldn't, call out once a week and keep your job? You couldn't. I think 65 games is very reasonable. And they showed a list of like the last, somebody did, some network, the last like 35 MVPs, and everybody played at least in 65, or like the last 25 or 30. The closest one was Joel Embiid playing 66. Everybody exceeded the mark. Part of being an MVP, and we talk about this on the channel, part of being, one of the best traits you can have is availability. Best ability is availability, as they say. If you're not there for your team 25 to 30% of the time, are you really the MVP? As opposed to a guy, maybe his stats were a little worse, but he played 82 games. Played through injuries. What's up, Jared? Good evening, Ruggy Hauser. Who's ready to see our Spurs? So I want to touch base on that real quick. So I am glad the Spurs are winning. I didn't like getting blown out. A lot of you were here when the Spurs were losing by 25 or 30 on a regular basis. But I also don't like calling games where we're up by 25 or 30. I'm glad we're winning. Please don't take that the wrong way. But if you talk to Miss TSR, one of the reasons that if you ever meet her, I don't like watching the UConn women's team is they have been destroying their opponents by 40 or 50. And those games just aren't entertaining to call because the game is over at halftime. That being said, I will take the Spurs annihilating everybody over a losing season, just for the record. What's up, Too Clutch Corey? Wemby 36 and 14 and 4. It sounds good to me. What's up, Paul? Thank you for stopping in. I just literally just said I'll take a blowout over a loss. Well, you might have typed that. You might have heard that afterwards. I quit a job because everyone else in my section felt entitled to. No, really? Yes, Jared, they absolutely do. No, I wouldn't. Not always. Dominate. It's not entertaining at some point. Like if the Spurs won every game, I guess we went 82-0. All right, that would be interesting. But I love the Spurs, but I also enjoy calling and engaging play-by-play. Like Miss TSR did not like that game yesterday with UConn and Duke. She loved the ending, but the game was very stressful. But for me, I'd rather call a game like that where you have this incredible come-from-behind victory than a game where you're up by 40 at halftime and you're not just going through the motions. Everybody's in garbage time by the end of the third quarter. Again, don't take this the wrong way. I will take the Spurs winning and blowing out their opponents over calling losses. Do I look like I'm crying? Yeah, there you go, Plant. That's good. I like that. You're on the same page as me. A nice 10-point game, 10-point lead throughout the game, and then, it's never in question. But it's just close enough for the other team to think maybe they can get it, but they can't. Who did the Spurs beat this weekend? It was a forgettable game. It was Saturday. It was a Saturday afternoon game on Prime. Holy crap. It was a forgettable game. I remember the Clippers game where we came back from 25. I remember the game against the Rockets, double overtime with the Lonnie Walker game for 5 or 6 years ago. Those type of games, you remember the Harrison Barnes winner against the Golden State Warriors? Those are years ago. I can't remember who we played Saturday. It was the Bucks. I was wonky. It was a not very good game. What's up, Defo? Thank you for stopping in. By the way, quick announcement again. I'll be unboxing not 1, but 2, but 3 packages during halftime. You guys have been going nuts sending stuff, so thank you very much. I think I know what one of these packages is. I'll talk about it when we get there, but I'm going to open them in the order you sent them. So iWest6, I'll open your package first. Phil, I'll open your package second. Mysterious third package, I don't know who sent that. We'll open that last. Game of the year so far? You know, the Wemby game winner was huge. The Clippers comeback is probably right there. And if we're talking just favorite game of the year, yesterday's UConn game is my favorite UConn game I've ever watched, ever. Just to watch me as TSR's, one of the reasons that I'm glad we didn't stream it is in the first half when the Boozer brothers are going nuts, she actually yells out, effing Boozer brothers, and she yelled it a couple times, so she would have dropped a few F-bombs during the stream, but to watch her go from just defeated and elated to, I start watching the game with her in the second half. I was in the room, and I was half paying attention, but I was also editing the new Fillbox video that went up today, and then for the second half, I grabbed Rally Grogu. So we went full Rally Grogu in the second half, and UConn made a comeback. I said, let's get it down to, I think I said 10 by the end of the third quarter, and I think the score, it was a 10-point game at the end of the third quarter, and then just to watch her just so excited, and then just, she was literally clutching Grogu at the end of the game for at least 5 minutes, just tears of happiness. So it was, she's full UConn. I can only imagine how I'll feel if the Spurs win the championship this year, how my reaction will be live on stream, because probably like Devin and Keldon, it would be such a lot of you watching too, you'll just be so free and an unbelievable feeling to have watched this team for 6 years just get beat up, the trade Keldon talk, trade Devin, trade this guy, trade that guy, fire Mitch, all the stuff we've been going through the last few years, and then to come out a champion this year and exceed all expectations would be amazing. I don't think he's going to be on the draft board, Anna Rovin, not where we're drafting. Boozer's still going in the top 3. Top 3, top 5, top 10. He's not going to be anywhere around where we're drafting. Lauren, that is exactly it. Wentz Plumlee playing? You know, it's starting to flow. I'm not even sure why we brought him in. James Sutton, it was, I mean, their three-point shooting was doo-doo the whole game. And I think I heard somewhere their last 5 shots, they were 4 of 5. And before that, they were like 2 of 19 or whatever it was abysmal, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And they won. And props to them. I mean, we've got the UConn men and women in the Final Four, and I believe they're the only team to do that this year. Actually, 99.9% sure. And they've done it multiple times. I mean, UConn easily the greatest school for college basketball history, just in general, right? Between men's and women's. Ah, dang it. I'm trying to get the players lined up. The players are on the court. But my thing here is all over the place. That's not the right choice of words. I got to get it up that way. And the Spurs win the jump ball. Gershon Yabusele's playing. Oh, that Gershon. All right, that's cool. Now the Spurs just turned it over. And Trey Jones into the paint, gets a layup against his former team. There we go. There's the players on the court. We're good now. Trey Jones, former San Antonio Spurs, starting for the Bulls, and he's played pretty well. Also on the Bulls, former Spur Rob Dillingham. Do we count him? Wemby jumper in the paint. Good. Go Spurs, go to... Oh, Yodi, boop. Boop. By the way, what's this symbol I'm seeing before some of you guys? It looks like a little sword and an A, and I don't... Some of you I'm seeing a little symbol after your... Like before your text, but after your shields. And I've seen it a lot today, and I don't know what it is. I'm way behind, or you're way behind, Lauren? And yes, by the way, I saw Jaden Ivey got released. Somebody asked that earlier. And that's all I'll say on that. Student receiver, I wasn't upset that we traded Rob Dillingham. I was upset we didn't use the 8th pick. I'm way behind. Oh, shoot. Let me back out of Peacock and come back in. I am watching on Peacock tonight. That's where it is in America. Peacock sucks. That's all I'll say on that. And now I got a commercial as I go back in the game because Peacock sucks. I absolutely hate Peacock. The fact we got a Peacock to watch our team is crap. I saw some weird symbols. I don't know what's going on. So it is still 2-2 on my end. There you go, 2-2 Fire Mitch. Chuck, you know what? I'm going to chuck Peacock beyond the box. That is a good idea. We're going to need Peacock for the playoffs, Aleem Zimmerman? Are you serious? We actually need Peacock for the playoffs. Oops, put the point on the wrong side. Wemby fadeaway jumper, no good. They're going to put games on Peacock again. Games exclusively on Peacock? Is that going to be the deal? I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And there is a dunk by Josh Giddey. No, I'm sorry, Matisse Bazelis as he gets in the paint. 5-2. We got a timeout. So I do have Prime. A lot of people do for the shipping. The good news, I suppose, is NBC is doing the Western Conference Finals. So I assume NBC will be doing a lot of the Western Conference stuff. Hopefully that means Peacock and NBC. Miko, I don't know who the commentators are. So Redding, a friend of mine has one of those. You think I'm behind? He's usually more than a minute behind everything. So they do have them. I'm not going to use it. I mean, if everybody used a Fire Stick, then a lot of streaming services would go under. And as much as I hate streaming services and the direction they're going, if they all went out of business, then we have no streaming services. And then your Fire Stick's useless because the streaming services you're stealing from no longer exist. All right, no spap. Good night to you. Yao Wu Hao, thank you for stopping in. Spurs. So there it is. Spurzan, you got a little symbol by you. Izet, you got a symbol. It looks like a little sword and a little letter A. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna actually screen cap this real quick and see if you guys aren't seeing this. I'm going to put it in paint. Joe, you got a little symbol by you. I don't know if this means the first time you're in the chat. If what YouTube's added. It's a little sword. What it looks like a little shield over it. And the letter A on the bottom right. I am not kidding. I don't know what this is. I'm going to put it on the screen here in just a moment. I wonder if I'm the only one who can see this. It's coming right now. While we're in a timeout, I'm adding it. I'm not hallucinating. Area 51 is here. This is what I'm seeing in the chat. What is this? JZ7581, and I see it from a few other people. What is this little symbol right here? You see it? Right here in the, kind of like, now, here, I know you guys can see it. How are you? And I'm seeing this in the chat. But there's people that, is it a translation thing? Because I got one from Area 51 in here, and I've never seen Area 51 in here use a different language. I don't see it for every chat, though. I only see it for occasionally. I really don't know what it is. So, Adrian Garcia, you have one right now. Adrian Garcia 4765. You just said, oh no, a virus. That little symbol is before oh no virus. I don't know what to make of it. So apparently only I see it. All right, so Addy Tirola says, hello, TSR. Okay, so Addy Tirola says, hello, TSR, when I hold my mouse over it, and that says, hi, TSR. Curtis Crusader, you got one too. It's translated to... Oh... Maybe some of you guys are in different countries. Maybe I can translate it into your language? I don't know what's going on. Well, I don't know. Let me get back to calling the game. Spurs are down 5-4. I missed the bucket by San Antonio. My apologies. Anyway. Rosales drives in the paint, kicks it out to Giddey. Giddey's going to take a three. And P. Giddey with the three. 8-4. David, maybe they are trying something. Okay, that's the Google Translate. That's what I'm getting. It's a Google Translate syllable. So apparently they're champagning for 3, no good. They're trying something, but me as the channel owner, I'm the only one who can see it. Weird. That 3 is no good. Who shot that? That was Bazel's for 3. Vassell bringing it up the court. Drops it off to Wemby. Wemby over to Castle. Castle to Wemby, and Wemby's fouled. Let me get my clock fixed. Bernardo, I'm just starting a little slow. That's all. You're a minute ahead of me? Why are you guys so far ahead of me? I'm watching on Peacock. All right, let me back out of my Peacock app and come back in. How are you? I'm watching on Peacock. I'm watching on the same app you guys are. Why does my Peacock suck? That's not my internet before you say it's the internet. I'm on 1000, 1000. I will say it's on blue in the face. I hate Peacock, and I hate the fact I need this app to watch the Spurs now. All right, is 9:11 on the clock. Keith, I see it in English, but if I hold it over it, it's Si hablo español iba simbola, so it must be something with, yeah, you're right. It's something with the translate thing. You're right. Guys, please do not put the score in the chat. You are ahead of me. My Peacock is crap tonight. Wemby's jumper is good. My Peacock is behind for whatever reason tonight. I don't know why. Everything else is normal. Peacock's now asking if they can share my information with the NBA. No, you cannot. Vazel's jumper's no good. Spurs ball. Vassell bringing up for the Spurs. 8-6. 8:45 to go. Vassell over to Wemby. Wemby thinks about a 3, and he's going to start to drive to his right. Back out to Vassell. 8 on the shot clock. Devin's going to get over to Stefan Castle. Castle's going to drive into the paint and lost the ball, but it is scooped up, and now an alley-oop attempt to Wemby is no good, but Wemby with the putback is good. All right. Wemby has 6 of our 8 points already. Wemby 3 of 6 from the field, being very aggressive tonight, but our defense is sleeping as an easy layup for Isaac Okoro, 10-8. Sam, once again, please do not put the score in the chat. You guys are ahead of me tonight. I can't help that. Start timing people out there. Put the score in the chat, guys. It's happening often, and it needs to stop. Wemby with a thunder dunk of justice. Wemby with 8 in the first quarter. 12-10 after that layup by Chicago. Was that a Okoro again? Stefan Castle's going to drive into the paint. Throws it up. Layup is no good, but he is fouled. Thank you, Eric 51. Says, don't forget the like one. Appreciate that. Sorry, I hate to be strict with the score, but if you're posting the score before I see... What is all this Peacock crap? My God, they keep asking me... Are you guys getting these pop-ups? Do you want this? Do you want this? This is the worst freaking app I've ever used. What's up, Busy? Thank you for stopping in. Andrew Robin, that's not you guys. That's YouTube. They're apparently trying out some auto-translate thing. What's up, Julian? Thank you for stopping in. JB, thank you for stopping in. And Z, yes, some people are concerned this is a trap game. The Spurs do play down to their opponents on a fairly regular basis. Well, not a regular basis. We've been back to... No. We used to. Castle misses the free throw. They've been blowing teams out lately, too. Vazel's for 3. No good. And the ball's going to finally land in Devin Vassell's hand. He sprints up the court. And we'll wait for the Spurs offense to catch up. Gets it out to Wemby. Wemby has been on fire. What a bank shot. No good. That shot was a little rough. And there's a turnover. Spurs ball. Spurs on the run. Vassell is going to drive. And misses the layup. But Wemby with the tip in. Is Wemby going to go for 50 tonight? Thank you, Offlin. Delay plays 12 gaming. I got an answer for you. Andrew. Nice, Gary. No, I don't want to hear Peacock. I'm canceling this app as soon as they're done showing NBA games. I hate this app. I don't think you understand how much I despise what the NBA's done with the league pass. Fox with 3, no good. Castle's put back, no good. Fight for the rebound, and the Bulls will get it. Spurs up 13-12, 6:25 to go. Yeah, Wemby, the MVP run, right? And B-Bear, yes, Zach Collins is still a Chicago Bull. I believe he had season-ending surgery at some point. And there's a block by Wemby. And now Wemby recovers the ball. Told Zealous to suck it. Castle bring it up for the Spurs. Euro step in the paint. Layup is way off. Fox with the putback. Good. Timeout Chicago, 15-12. Yeah, you know he's MVP, yes. Trey Jones regretting not passing to Wemby. Do the Bulls have the shortest player in the NBA? Keep crying, Houston. Who is the shortest player in the NBA? It's not Trey Jones, is it? Wemby, 83 points to tie the GOAT Bam Adebayo. Yes, Durant Fox has a headband again. Yeah, this AI translates snot bubbles. It took it over OKC later, but you put Detroit over OKC later. This translate they're trying out right now. It is not working very good. I'll put on the game. What's going on, Beavis? Yeah, the Bulls big. Yeah, they don't. I keep forgetting Yabusele's in the game. I said his name once. I'm like, oh, Gershon Yabusele's in the game. That's the first and last time I said his name. He hasn't done anything. Yabusele, guy that many of us wanted the Spurs to get in the offseason. Didn't work out, and it is what it is. We're finding where we are. Use my black magic so the Thunder can lose 2 matches. I don't have that kind of power. Levi and Frank, thank you for stopping in. Over 700 watching. Let's get to 200 likes. Area 51 is here. I like the sound of that. Pops, show them the thumbs up. Yeah, we don't want to block comments that shouldn't be blocked, mods. If somebody's posting the score before I put it out there, yes, block it, but I don't think it's going to block that type of stuff. We want, the main things that we want blocked is the score. No spoilers of the score. Obviously, anything racial or political, please block that. And just overly aggressive hate towards one team. Like if somebody says, F the Spurs, they're a piece of S, and F this guy calling the game. Stuff like that. All right, maybe that's a little overboard. If they put something like, the Spurs are kind of sucking tonight, especially if it's true, which it's not right now. Yuki, he got cut, didn't he? That's what you guys are pointing in with the Yuki. That's right, the little dude. I think he got cut. Top at noob. I don't think Jaden Ivey's going to score 50 tonight. Because he's no longer on the Bulls. I don't know if you know that. Jaden Ivey he's done. Dustin's a Bulls fan. Thank you for being here. One of the, not one of, Dustin, the best dynasty that I saw in my lifetime, as much as I hate to say it, as a Spurs fan, the 90s Bulls. Santa Flo, I agree with that. I do, but I am in agreement. Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. Yep, Jaden Ivey waved. Go Spurs, go from Norway. What's going on, Elliot? So, Eyes in the Dark. Jaden Ivey. I'm going to be careful how I word this. You can look it up on Google. Let's not start a conversation about it. Not the place. We'll just leave it vague. He made comments about a certain community, and you have to remember that when you represent a team or your job, you have to be careful what you put on the social media, and the team didn't like it, and he's no longer a Bull. Leave it at that. I like Tim Duncan, man. Watkins. I love Tim Duncan, but if I said Tim Duncan's a GOAT, I'd be lying. Is he one of the greatest of all time? Absolutely. The greatest Spur of all time? Absolutely. The greatest basketball player of all time? I don't think he is. I'm sorry. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. There's a 3 for Chicago. We're all tied up. That was Isaac Okoro, and I see a super chat in the chat. Jedi Master Colton with the $5 super chat says, I'm calling it now. Spurs first team to 4-peat in the NBA since the 60s Celtics during the Wemby era. Spurs dynasty incoming. If the Spurs 4-peat with Wemby, then guys, last warning, I keep warning guys, stop putting the score in the chat. My Peacock is behind tonight for whatever reason. I've restarted it multiple times. It's still behind. I don't know why they might be coming in for the first time. That guy, Mello, Because clearly we're going to hit a 3 because somebody put 18 to 15. Vassell misses. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Somebody's going to hit a 3. Oh, did the Bulls hit a 3? It is Chicago ball, and there's a 3 from the top of the key. There's the 18-15. I don't want to cast people to the Shadow Realm, that guy, Mello. But it is frustrating to see the score, and then I look, I'm going to like, well, I clearly know what's going to happen next, even though I haven't seen it yet. There's a foul on Castle. The jumper is no good. And while we're getting some free throws, I'm going to back out of Peacock and restart the game again. For whatever reason, my game is behind tonight. Yeah, I'm live. Can't get any more live than I am. Harper into the paint. Layup is good. Dylan Harper's checking it. I think I actually just jumped ahead of time. Am I more in sync now? Because Castle got fouled, and then I came out for like 2 seconds, went back in, and then we already had Dylan Harper in there scoring a layup. So maybe I'm more in sync now. There's a 3, and that is no good. Dylan Harper with the rebound. Dylan, you son of a Harper. Yes, Shane, another Peacock game. Harper for 3. Splash! Harper making an immediate impact. 20 to 18. I did jump. There's a miss for Chicago. Stefan Castle with the rebound. Brings it up for San Antonio. Drops it off to De'Aaron Fox. No, I'm sorry, it's Kellman. I got confused by the headbands. Kellman with the layup. My bad. Timeout, Chicago. I saw the headband and I immediately thought of De'Aaron Fox. Kellman's wearing a headband tonight now, too. It's headband time. And the Spurs are up 22 to 18. So, Farley, yes, Tim does have the Spurs big 3, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker as a, I hate saying a threesome, but, 3 players, they have the highest winning percentage of all time. That is absolutely factual statement. And if you guys want to say Tim Duncan's the greatest of all time, I'm not going to argue with you. In the end, the GOAT is an opinion. It's subjective. It's not objective. Because there's been GOAT of every era. I could sit here and say Jordan's the greatest of all time I watched in the 90s. You could say Tim and Kobe are the greatest of the 2000s. LeBron and Curry of the 2010s. Yeah, it's hard to compare players that play in different eras, but also different positions. Like the whole Jordan versus LeBron debate. They played different positions, and the game was very different in the 80s and 90s, and the game's been very different in the 2000s, 10s, and 20s. Since LeBron's been a rookie, because he played, started 21 years ago, the game has changed a lot. Guys, I'm from the future. Wemby does a 360 between his legs dunk, even though he's on the bench. Adrian, the King, I did collabs in the past. No, I do collabs all the time. Miss TSR on the couch contingent. There you go. I do collabs all the time. What you talking about, Willis? Gary, you are full of baloney. Because I see what you post on your channel, and I know you believe the exact opposite of that. What's up, Lama Randa? Thank you for stopping in. 4 minutes to go, 22 to 18. It is Chicago ball. We have a drive, and the layup is, the miss by Colin Sexton, but the putback is good. I'm really disappointed with Chicago. They don't have AO anymore. They don't have Kobe White. All the players I enjoyed in Chicago, modern Chicago, are gone. Harper with the ball for San Antonio at the elbow, drives in the paint on Trey Jones, kicks it out to Harrison Barnes for 3. Harrison Barnes rocking a white headband too. Is this like the headband crew now? First they were shaving their heads, now they're all wearing headbands? Are they all trying to be like Grogu? Just saying. Sexton with the ball again. They have 10 on the shot clock. Out to Trey Jones. Trey Jones drives on Harper. The layup is no good. Luke Cornett with the rebound. Keldon drives in the paint. And we'll throw it out to Cornett. Over to Harper. Harper thought about a 3 and pulls it down. Harper will drop it off to De'Aaron Fox. Fox takes a long 3. And it's an air ball. Kobe White does have Miss TSR's favorite hair. Grogu is a fashion icon. By the way, Miss TSR, I know you said we're just talking about Miss TSR. I sent her a text today that, there's a 3 for the Bulls. That was by Leonard Miller. Also rocking a headband. Lots of headbands tonight. My plan for the comic channels, I might start doing comic book music. Kind of how I had the sports music here. Comic music over there. I have the Hulk is Angry song. There's a Groot song. There's my own music I could put up. So I might be able, double dip, especially when the Spurs season's over. Get more active musically. Fox with a runner, no good. 2.5 minutes to go. Spurs down 23-22. The Chicago ball, plenty of time on the shot clock. I'm having a little trouble reading their numbers. I don't like this red. I don't know. The outline on the red is making it harder to read than it needs to be. And I don't know a lot of the Bulls players these days. That layup is no good. It is Spurs ball in the miss. Dylan Harper brings it up for San Antonio. Kicks it out to Fox for 3. Missed another 3. The king, I'm a Spurs fan. Stevens, that is correct. Might be. Oh, my phone is not on silent. Trey Jones with the bucket. Former San Antonio Spur. 1:40 to go. The Bulls are on a 7-0 run in the last 2:15. Keldon into the paint. Gets to the Cornet, and Cornet will throw it down. Nice job by Keldon getting double teamed and just a little baby pass. Fox is not garbage. Come on, late corners. You don't believe that. Fox equals Mr. 28%. Has he lived up to his contract so far? The Spurs are in second. Trey Jones for 3. What's more important, stats or winning? Harper for 2, gets in the paint, gets a layup, 28-26. Trey Jones will bring it up for the Spurs, and I am happy to see Trey Jones playing well for the Bulls. He seems to have found a good place that can use him well. Chicago ball, 10 on the shot clock. Okoro with the ball in the post, guarded by Keldon. Finds Trey Jones cutting baseline. Jones runs out of the paint. And it's going to be a turnover or shot clock violation? Shot clock violation. Chicago lost the ball, and the shot clock ran out, and it'll be Spurs ball with 40.7 to go. Josh Giddey, super puncher. What's up, Shane? We have Mr. Light the Beam on our team. His contract will pay. Oh, you're talking about Fox. I hope you're right. Did I see Mamu? No, I didn't, Lauren. Did Mamu go off? Thank you, JB. I didn't have a prediction before the game started, so that guy Mel, with him playing well right now, I don't think it's fair to put a prediction in there since he's already scored 10. I didn't do a prediction before the game. What's going on, Stingray X Factor? That UConn game was fun yesterday. And for anybody that's rooting for UConn, you can thank Rally Grogu, because the UConn Huskies were down, and Rally Grogu brought them back. Spurs ball after the ball went out of bounds, 10 on the shot clock, 28-26. Keldon Johnson for 3. Good! That's about Johnson. I appreciate that, Bobby Criswell. 29-28. Spurs up by 1. Keldon Johnson, 964 bench points, is the second most in the NBA. I wonder who's number 1. Trey Jones' runner is no good, and Wemby's going to throw a full court 3, and no, not even close. The buzzer. All right. Not our best first quarter, but we're up. What's up, boys? Thank you for stopping in. Right? That's the key. Gary watched the whole game with Miss TSR. Our reaction is on the channel. You can only hear it because I filmed it. And unfortunately, I missed the turnover. Because when I was filming it, you got to keep your shorts under a minute to not get copyright claimed by the NBA, NFL, MLB, whatever. So I wanted to make sure I kept it under a minute. So when Duke was about to inbound the ball, I thought for sure UConn's going to foul and free throws coming up. So I'll just wait till the next, whatever. I did not expect Boozer to turn the ball over. Nobody probably did. And then the 3 by Mullen was just... Mullins, plural, Mullen? Shoot. Chris Mullins was the player. I think it's Mullen. The guy, the former Golden State Warriors, messing with my head. But it was it was an incredible inning. What will we know? How MVP is May, Sergio. Lauren, he just had to hold on to the ball. At that moment, at that point in the game, when you get the pass, I'm going to use Slothy. If Slothy was a basketball, boop, the ball comes to you and a double team's coming, you wrap that ball up like your life depends on it and make them foul you. You cover that ball up. Ain't nobody getting Slothy, right? And he just... Not viral. Stinger X Factor, it's not going viral. So I do... I have noticed lately that people are using the word viral loosely. this is not in regards to you, but I saw some comic book channels talking about how they had videos with 7,000 or 8,000 views, and because it was more than the amount of subscribers they had, the video went viral. Viral in its truest sense is millions of views in a short amount of time. I've never had that happen on this channel, or any channel. I would like it to, but it hasn't happened. If the video we did yesterday had 4 million views as opposed to, I think, like 70,000 something. Yeah, that's Mike Johnson. Nice. Nicely done. Touche. If it had a few million views, then I'd say we went viral. Now, I have gone viral with OGR Sports, and most of it's because of him. I'll give credit where credit is due. It was more his reaction than mine that got our short, not on this channel, unfortunately. Somebody reposted it. Me and him making fun of the Jets drafting Sauce Gardner instead of Evan Neal. It is what it is. I think on Twitter it had a few million hits. On another platform it had 1 million. All combined it had, I don't know, 3 or 4 million hits. So that did go viral, but it wasn't hosted here. It was hosted by other, other social media channels. No, 70,000 not bad, Area 51. Viral for my standards. Thanks, Stingray. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel worse. They're showing the GOAT Bismack Biyombo. Right there. Beyond GOAT. I don't even know Rebecca Blastic's Friday. Viral means millions. Yeah. Yeah, Gary. 214,000 views in one day is not viral. Not at all. Sorry, buddy. TSR stands for the sports reaction, Uncle James. Let's ask the Googles real quick. What does it mean to have a video go viral? A video goes viral when it spreads rapidly widely across the internet, accumulating millions of views, shares, and high engagement in a short time. So that's always been the definition to me, and even Google saying that's millions of views in a short amount of time. What's up, yup? Oh, sloppy. That's right, the Spurs are number 1 team at the end of the first quarter in point differential. Okay. It is Spurs ball right now. We're going to have a 3 in the corner. That must be Kelvin, and it's no good. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Chicago ball. The Spurs revolution. Do I think Detroit can beat OKC tonight? Boris, I don't. Cade Cunningham is out. I do not. I'm sorry, guys. I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I do not. If Cade Cunningham was playing, I'd say Detroit has a chance. No Cade, no chance. Which means Detroit will probably win because I said that. That's a missed 3 for Chicago Spurs ball. And there's a turnover by Darren Fox. All these headbands are messing me up for the Spurs. Gonzalez for 3. Nope. Champagny with the rebound. We'll get it to Fox. And he will dribble it up for the Spurs. Drops it off to Champagny. Champagny back to Fox. Fox in the wing over to Wemby. Wemby's going to take the catch and shoot 3. No good. Barnes with the fight for the board. And Harrison Barnes with an offensive rebound and put back. I think the Hornets get up to the Pistons if they matchup. Maybe. If Cade Cunningham's still out, I do think Charlotte could beat Detroit. Yes. There's a missed 3, and it is Spurs ball. The Magic that's who it was. I mentioned somebody got beat by 52 yesterday. It was the Raptors beating on the Magic, didn't they? That was the game. 31-28, 10 minutes to go. Wemby with the ball. It was the Raptors that beat Orlando. Wemby's going to start to drive, stops and pops a 2, and it's short. Fight for the rebound, and it's going to fall into the hands of P. Giddey. All right, Chicago ball. 3-point game, 31-28. Rob Dillingham's checking in the game for Chicago. Drives on Wemby, gets blocked to oblivion. Rob Dillingham, what are you doing? Why would Dilly take it on Wemby? What was he thinking? Both teams played hard. Damn, are you talking about Orlando and Toronto? You're talking about UConn and Duke. I would agree on UConn and Duke. I don't think Orlando played hard yesterday. The Raptors went on a 31-0 run. Wow. Did he call that game live? That sounds awful. There's a missed 3 for Chicago. It is Spurs ball. Nice save by Champagnie, stopping it from going out of bounds. Wemby out 3-point land. A little crossover through the legs, drives in the paint, gets it to Callan's going to lose the ball. Turnover. We have been a little loose with the ball. Toronto did go on a 31-0 run. Holy moly. Toronto went on a 31-0 run last night, or yesterday afternoon. Is that the... Everybody's falling here. Is that the longest run in NBA history? Giddey with a quick 2, 31-30. Seven Castle with the ball. Josh Giddey with 5 points, 4 assists right now in the first half for the Bulls. Let me focus on the game here. Harrison Barnes will it out at the wing. Barnes will drop it. Nope, they're going to pass it to Champagnie. Center Barnes is now going to drive in the paint, and he's going to get fouled. Did a little leg kick on the foul, too. That is the longest run. 31-0? That sounds awful to watch. Well, if you're a fan of the team doing it, if you're a fan of Orlando, that... Jeez. 31 points halfway through the second. Barnes at the line, misses the first free throw. Okay, upcoming schedule for NBC, if anybody cares. The Knicks versus the Rockets tomorrow night. Also, the Clippers versus the Blazers tomorrow night. Then on Wednesday on ESPN, we got the Spurs and Warriors at 10 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be a tough one for your guy here. Back-to-back games of 10 o'clock or more. 10 o'clock or more. Dang. 10 o'clock Wednesday night, 10:30 Thursday night. Greg, that's a good question. What's up? Nothing. Thanks for stopping in. I don't, Gary. Honestly, don't remember that. So, one thing you guys got to remember is at that time, unless it was a playoff game, and if it was a playoff game, then I just don't remember. But if it was a regular season game, I did not watch the Spurs like I do now because I did not have NBA League Pass. I only saw the playoff games. And it might be a playoff game, I'm forgetting that. There's a turnover by Chicago. Wemby gets up to Castle. Castle's going to hammer the ball. Area 51. That's what we're talking about. Ultimate Sign, I can't argue that. They are playing a little poopy right now. This is not their best basketball. If headman's confused TSR, maybe confused defenders too. I like that. I looked away. There's a missed 3 for Chicago. Carter Bryant is checked in, also wearing a headband. Champagnie into the paint. Layup is good. All right, let's go. Spurs are starting to get on the move here a little bit. Starting to wake up. As soon as I say that, Chicago gets an easy dunk by Leonard Miller. It was a playoff game? I don't... Oh, shoot. All right, never mind. Yep, do remember that now. Maybe I was trying to forget that, Gary. There's a block by Stefan Castle. Bulls had a fast break after a turnover, and Castle gets down there. Now Wemmy's going to hammer it. $267 likes. Let's get to 300. I like that Area 51. What I don't like is the 3 by Chicago, and Mitch is going to call a timeout. 38-35, and the Bulls are just hanging around. Bulls are hanging on the road. I just heard the announcers say that, and they're right. Wemby having a pretty big first half. We'll put the Wemby P up. You know, Font Swine, there's a LaMelo Ball for the Hornets has an ugly shot, and it goes in. Those guys that have ugly shots and it works, I don't get it. Yeah, I'm trying to... there are certain members I try to suppress. The 2021 NBA draft is one of them. Lunch lady-inspired headbands night. There you go. Eiley Thowdy, reverse psychology to what? In regards to who? Who you? Try to be careful, chat, to the Ranch Gang. You know, we want to make sure we do delete the right messages, or delete the message that shouldn't be up here. But, you know, there's probably ones that they're okay. Like Ultimate Science, a troll, but Wemmy's off a little. Yeah, he said his second quarter's not been as good as first. I wouldn't block matches like that. I don't know to all the Headman's road trip. There must have been a discount. How long does Wemby need to play over the final 8 games to secure Wemby? Blueberry Yan, that's a good question. I think he's going to have to play extremely well. I'm thinking at minimum 25, 12 in 4 blocks a game. And the Spurs in that time can't lose more than 1 game. I don't know. You guys think that's about it? 25 and 12, 4 blocks a game, and the Spurs need to not lose more than 1 game? Good morning, Jay. Thank you for stopping in. No, Gary is quite okay with us drafting Wemby over Scoop. Yeah, Imagine Sports, I get it. Our guys aren't perfect. They're going to miss shots. Maybe they're all concussion. Thanks, Road Trip. Concussion protocol Grogu fans. Right. That's Rally Grogu now. Rally Grogu, officially. Rally Grogu. That's Mike Johnson, by the way. I like it. Way to use one of my lines against me. DJ Rose, good evening to you. It's funny, it translated your yo to yes. So for those that don't know, Google Translate is for content creators. They're starting to translate things, and it's been not working exactly perfectly. Tony20251 with a $20 super chat. Thank you, Tony. He says, San Antonio better not sleep on these Bulls. They shoot the threes. The Spurs kryptonite. Yes, unfortunately, the 3-point shot can be our kryptonite. We do give some teams open looks. David, I don't know if the 1 seed. Yeah, the 1 seed would certainly help. I'm really doubtful the Thunder are going to lose enough to lose the 1 seed. They've been playing very well, so I hope they prove me wrong and they lose to Detroit. Do you think the Bulls coach will even go to North Carolina? The Bulls? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. We have the Nuggets Spurs twice, right, for the rest of the year. We haven't seen Wemby versus Jokic this year. Wemby missed both games. Correct me if I'm wrong. Spurs ball as we come back into the second quarter. Castle's going to drive in the paint and throw. Steph, where were you throwing that ball? He doesn't know. Neither do we. That was an ugly turnover. He just literally threw that into the stands. I don't know who he was trying to hit. Josh Giddey for 3. It's all tied up. Yes, Wemby's going to need huge performances. Castle out to Champagny for 3 in the corner. Pop to Champagny. 41-38. Maybe we can, mess up the universe and get a nice lead here with Wemby resting. Stranger things have happened. The Chicago ball. 8 on the shot clock. And Colin Sexton for 3 is no good. Castle with the rebound. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. And I'd like to see us play cleaner basketball. We have been turning the ball over a little more than I'd like. Castle drives into the paint. Zips it out. And this 3 is no good by Devin Vassell. Giddey with the rebound. Bulls ball. Dilly in the paint. Layup is no good. An offensive rebound by Leonard Miller. Miller gets the ball back from Sexton and gets the layup. And it's a 1-point game. Stephon Castle with the ball. Back to Champagny. Champagny back to Steph. Steph's open for 3. He's going to take the 3. He's going to make the 3. Catch and shoot 3. That's what Steph does well. I don't like when he takes a step back 3 or spot up 3. When he's just catching, shooting, and not thinking about it, he can make them. And he made that one. Steph with 6 points on 2 of 4 shooting. Giddey with the ball into the paint, and he's going to get fouled on the runner and go to the line for 2. What's going on in the Real Bobby February? The Pineapples are struggling. There you go, Antonio. The Pineapples are struggling. They need some pineapple power. Ooh, Stephon Castle. May the pineapple be. Yes, I'm rubbing Stephon Castle's head for good luck for him. I'm rubbing the pineapple. I've never rubbed the pineapple. His hair's so soft. He's giving me a stink eye. Like, what are you doing? Stop rubbing my hair. You American translated Giddey into Giddey. What, Addy Terrell did it? That's not me. Google's AI is translating right now. which is what? ChatGTP? Giddey at the line, first free throw is good. I've used ChatGPT. I definitely used ChatGPT before. Phil, are you still in the chat? Dr. Phil? Or Wemby's 23-inch Schlong, or whatever you change your channel name to? Not that, but you get the idea. I'm asking because I don't know if you saw... Oh, you are. Wemby size 22 shoes, sorry. Phil, I don't know if you saw. Suno updated their pay one for... I think he used the pay one. I can't remember. Cornette with a quick dunk. To Suno 5.5, and I used it a little this morning. I could tell there's been an upgrade. I made a quick death metal song, and holy crap, it sounded good. It's scary where this thing is going. Chicago ball, 6 on the shot clock. There's a forced jumper. I couldn't see who shot that for Chicago. It's no good. Dev Vassell bring it up. Vassell out to Castle. Catch and shoot 3. I told you, what did I say? Catch and shoot 3, baby. Kid, I was watching on NBA, Peacock. Yes, Phil, you can use your own voice. I mean, the stuff I've been making, I thought's been pretty good so far. There's an air ball, but we have a late whistle, and that's going to be foul in San Antonio. But yeah, the advances they're making on this are so incredible. And I'm always going to use my own voice on this. I'm definitely going to always sing, the lead vocals. Well, except for the Baby Yodi song. That's a female voice, but you know what I mean. I'm glad we didn't trade for Yabusele. His ish selection is bad, man. Does he stand and poop, Crimson Crusader? Is that what's up? What? (49-41). The first free throw is no good. And man, Steph's catch and shoot threes are looking. Keep rubbing his hair. His catch and shoot threes are looking good. Second free throws go. Oh, it's Yabusele at the line. I didn't realize that. I know, Crimson Crusader, but that was funny that you put in poop selection. Yabusele's a big dude. What is he, like 280 or something? 49-43, made 2 of 3. 293 likes. We're still not at 300, huh, Area 51? Wow, struggling to get the 300. Well, the Spurs are playing a little sluggish, but we have plenty of people to get 300 thumbs up. Guys, if you're not hit the thumbs up, please don't forget to do so as we get a bucket and get to 51. A spleen. Okay, you said you hope the opposite, of course. I agree. I mean, that applies to a lot of our guys. It's a young team. How are they going to stand up in the playoffs? How are they going to hold up? Are they going to, play their best basketball, their worst basketball? Somewhere in the middle. Trey Jones drives in the paint, gets blocked by Dylan Harper. Castle bringing it up for the Spurs, out to Harper. Harper has thought about 3 drives, and we'll get it out to Steph. Steph takes a catch and shoot 3. No good. That was a little long. I didn't like that. It was a catch and shoot, which I do like, but he was about 4 or 5 feet behind the arc, which I don't like. Take that shot maybe just a little bit closer. Spurs are 9 of 16 from 3. The Bulls are 5 of 18, so we are beating them there. Yeah, we're going to foul. Travel? No. I thought we had foul on Harper. That's a travel. That's a turnover for Chicago. Spurs ball up by 8. Yabusele is 265. Miss TSR is home D7. And by the way, guys, if you weren't aware, Saturday's stream with Miss TSR is the last stream with Miss TSR until the playoffs. She's going to be out of the country. 3 minutes ago, 4 turnovers for the Spurs, 5 for the Bulls. Wemby has checked back in the game, and yes, good job, bench. Vassell, quick pull-up jumper, short. I'm going to foul on the rebound against Chicago. I like it, Chris. Attack the rim. Yes. And I think we have a timeout. We do have a timeout. There it is, Bobby. I haven't seen you put that in a while. Put you that in there. I haven't seen you type that for a while. Devin, hit the showers. By the way, Bobby, isn't it Evan? Because there's no D. Wasn't that your thing with him too? Yep, load manager for Miss TSR. We're in a timeout. By the way, my friends, I promoted this a little earlier. Halftime's coming up, and thanks to your graciousness, we have 1 box. Look at the size of this box. We got 1 box there. That's from iWestix. The next one is from Wemby's 22-inch size shoes, also known as Dr. Phil. He's got us a box here to open up. And last but not least, we have unknown package from Amazon. But I think I'm going to make a guess at what this is before I open it based on the size. Actually, nope. Yes, based on the size, I'm going to make a guess at what I think this might be. This is Devin's second best season of defense. Still bad, but absolutely manageable. Okay. Yes, by the way, yeah, Miss TSR will be in Turkey for 16 days. So she's going to miss the Final Four. We won't be able to watch any of the Final Four together. She leaves every time. As big of a UConn fan as she is, her vacation, she's always gone for the Final Four. Miss Sivtex, our reactions on the channel, you can only hear her wooing in the background, but she was, I've never seen her so emotional before with the win. She held on to rally Grogu for 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know how long, just clutching him, just ecstatic about the victory. I hope there's a plushie in every package. We need our plushies. Phil, no, we don't. And I do know for sure this is not a plushie. 100% positive this is not a plushie. The giant white box, I don't know. Phil, I know one of the things that you sent in here. If you put a plushie in here as well. Did she miss? No, she does watch. She does watch UConn while she's away. She definitely saw Castle in the tourney because when we draft him, it's funny if you watch her draft reaction. She knew it before I did, and maybe before a lot of you did. But she mentioned that she's going to feed Wemby. She knew that the connection between him and Wemby would be really good. And how she probably knew that is watching UConn all year. The connection Steph had to Donovan Clingan was pretty tight. Clingan throwing, Castle throwing Clingan alley-oops. Well, now you got an even bigger target with Wemby. Well, maybe not bigger because Clingan's girthier, but Wemby's got the length. Taller target. I just said taller. We should win against the Warriors, right? There's like 8 people ejected. Wait, are the Warriors missing a ton of players for the game on Wednesday? She was a Steph believer. Yes, Gary, it is. Yes. Chief Grow had handprints permanently on it? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's good. Valero, Texas Open. What? What is the Valero, Texas Open? Yeah, I should have said taller, and I started going in the wrong. My choice of words was bad. What's up, Cordero from the Bahamas? Mela, thank you. Go Spurs, go. Steph Curry is still out, right? Wemby's at the line for his free throw good. Wemby out for a while. The Warriors did lose Jimmy Butler. That's true. Golf tournament. So now I say it's good to be tall. It's good to have height and thickness. They did say in a game yesterday with Charles Barkley or the day before talking about how players are girthy or something, and I should have clipped it for the channel, but it was a little, whatever. Spurs are on a little bit of run here, up by 10 now with 2.5 minutes to go. This pull-up jumper is good. Who shot that? Leonard Miller. Miss TSR has a Castle jersey, which means between the two of us, we have 1, 2, 3, 5. I have Keldon, Harper, Wemby. Wemby all alone in the paint and just throws down a little easy baby dunk. We have 1, 2, 3, 5. I am strongly considering getting a Fox jersey just to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But admittedly, I'm not the biggest De'Aaron Fox fan. There's a 3 from the corner for Patrick Williams. No good. That's the first time I said his name tonight. Spurs on the run. Keldon in the paint. Gets hit hard. No foul. Castle follow-up. No good. There is now a foul. She does not have a Ray Allen jersey. Good grief. No Ray Allen. I mean, if it was a Ray Allen UConn jersey, I could at least tolerate that. If it was a Ray Allen Heat jersey, no. Baby dunk. It was a baby dunk of justice. No Fox jersey. Not necessary, please. Although if it happened, then I would change the wall to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have to. Or would it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is that? Yeah, I'd have to guess they go sequentially, right? 55-45 Spurs ball. Nice, Damien. Thanks. Who is Jesus Shuttlesworth? All right. I hear MVP chance at San Antonio. Let's go. So, Mike R4H, that is funny, and here's what I'll say to that. At some point, when Biyombo's waived, and he will be after the season, I expect, if the Biyombo jerseys go on sale for like $10, all right. Otherwise, please don't spend like $40, $50 on a Biyombo jersey. Jesus Shuttleworth is Ray Allen. What? Is that his real name? Oh, he got game. I've actually not seen that, guys. I've heard of it. I heard it's a good movie. I've not seen it. Yeah, Eric, the Bulls apparently, yeah, I don't know what. Weren't they good earlier this year, too? Maybe all the trades decimated their team. I thought they were 500 at one time. Spurs playing some swarming defense right now. Trey Jones now with the ball for the Bulls. Kicks it out for three. And three's no good. Spurs ball, 57-45, a minute 20 to go. Castle drives in the paint, bit of a Euro step, and he's going to get fouled. You want Biyombo to stay for the locker room. Vintage, what's going on? Thank you. That was an incredible ending. What's up, Joe Turrapa? Thanks for stopping in. We do have some Seattle Supersonics fans, Greg, and we might see more. I've not seen above the rim. It might be easier for me. Castle's out the line for two. Easier for me to tell you guys which basketball movies I've seen. I've seen White Man Can't Jump. The movie with Shaq, is that Blue Chips? That's Blue Chips, I think, right? The Shaq, Nick, is it Nick Nolte? Oh, that's ESPN. They must not be updating. There we go. It's updated now. Thank you, though. 59-45 after the two free throws. I haven't seen a lot of basketball movies. Noah Jordan. Crap. Space Jam. There's a miss by Chicago. I think the offensive rebound. Under a minute to go. 59-45. The Spurs have been slowly turning this game into what we thought it would probably be tonight. A possible blowout. Miller for three. In and out. That went in and bounced around, and it actually came out. Wemby gets it to Keldon. Keldon layup good. And we're now up by 16. I haven't seen Hoosiers. Greg, I've seen very few basketball movies now we talk about. I love the sport, but as far as movies about it, I guess I just haven't watched them, ironically enough. Spurs on an 8-0 run in the last minute 45, and I hear a whistle. It's not San Antonio. Yes, they did explain. Bulls wave Jaden Ivey. Yeah, Student of the Saver. Surprisingly, I haven't seen all those. I'm really, as we're talking about it, even baseball movies, I probably have seen a handful of baseball movies. Major League 1 and 2. I've not seen 3. The Natural. Angels in the Outfield, and then the Tom Selleck movie, Mr. 3000. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with Chicago. They have 4 on the shot clock. Yeah, maybe 5 baseball movies. I see Moneyball. Shoot. Trey Jones in the paint. Layup against his old team. Good. 61-47. And the shot clock is off. I've not seen Field of Dreams. Or The Sandlot. I kid you not. Wemmy's going to take a step back three. Splash! And the shot at the end is no good, and the Bulls are down 64-47. I will give you a MVP, Daniel. Trey Jones is a sneaky good finisher. For somebody his height, he does a really good job of being able to just get in the paint and use his body to, like Tony did. I'm not comparing him to Tony Parker per se, but those guys that are 6'3" or under that are able to get layups on the regular, even though, they're the small guys out there. All right, let's get into the stats. I don't think I've seen a League of Their Own, by the way. Gonna get into stats real quick, and then we got not one, not two, but 3 unboxings to do tonight. You guys have been very gracious sending stuff recently, and I was like, I talked to 2 people that sent the 2 people that I know sent the items. You guys said, open it on stream. So I said, okay, we'll do that. They're interviewing Stefan Castle at the half, but I want to get into the stats, and then we'll get into the openings. And we'll see what do you guys think? Let me ask the chat. Do you think that somebody sent me and Miss TSR a plushie? Is there another plushie? Those of you that sent it, don't answer, of course. But those that did not send something, which is, you know, everybody at Phil 9 West 6 did another plushie come. Phil said yes. That means there's a plushie. Sorry, Miss TSR. Let me get to the halftime stats. We outscored the Bulls 29-28 in the first, 35-19 in the second. Ouch. For the Bulls, Gershon Yabusele 4, Isaac Okoro with 6, Mateusz Buzelis with 2. Buzelis is playing like crap. He has 3 blocks, which is nice, but he's 1 of 7 from the field for 2 points. That's not so good. Trey Jones against his former team, 9 points. Josh Giddey with 9, off the bench. Patrick Williams with 0. Leonard Miller with 14. All right, you guys were saying we're making Leonard Miller look like a star. Well, there you go. Colin Sexton with 3, and Rob Dillingham. Former Spurs pick, Rob Dilly, who was immediately traded within a minute, seconds even. Not having a good night. He's got 0 points, and he is 0 for 4. All right, let me let's update the lineup here for the Bulls. Okay, for the Spurs, Julian Champagnie with 5. Victor Wembanyama with 21 and 13 and 2 blocks in the first half. He's already done a game's worth of action and performance in the first half. He's on pace to go for 40 and 20. Not too shabby. De'Aaron Fox with 4. Fox having a not a great night. 2 of 7 from the field. Devin Vassell, yeah, he's not shooting well tonight. I didn't realize Devin has 0. Devin 0 for 5 from the field. Plus 18 when he's on the floor, though, so take that for what you will. Stefan Castle with 13, 5 and 5. Does have two turnovers in the first half. I'd like to see him finish with no more than 3. But 2 of 3 from 3. I like that. Off the bench, Harrison Barnes with 3. Mr. 0% from 3 tonight. Keldon Johnson with 7. Carter Bryant with the donut. Carter Bryant literally has been running cardio tonight. He played 5 minutes, and he has no stats. His plus minus is even 0. Carter Bryant literally is zeros, except for his 5 minutes. Luke Cornett with 4, and Dylan Harper with 7. Spurs up 64-47, looking for their 57th win of the year. 60 is right around the corner. And now, we are going to do our unboxing. Let me put halftime up. I'm just put a quarter 3, so I'll be ready for it. Yeah, Dilly's real. Yeah, Dilly. What a Terrell's training for Dilly was awful. Wemby stat padding for MVP. All right, the first box is from iWestix, and it's a big box. It's actually 2 boxes taped together. I have no idea what's in here. I literally don't. Kids always use the knife away from yourself, not toward yourself. So as you see, I just slipped with the knife, but it went this way. If it was turned around the other way, that would have been a pretty bad injury for Mr. TSR. Right on camera. A puppy, it's in a box. 2 plushies. This box is way too... I'm having a hard time getting in here. Oh, it's not only just taped, it's also like sealed. Wow, he really sealed the heck out of this thing. An easier way to get in here. This is some unboxing. I can't even get in the box. What's in the box? I don't know. I can't get in. I also don't want to cut myself. I also don't want to cut what's in the box. I really don't want to cut what's in the box. All right. I think we have an entry point. All right, we're doing it. We got it. We are getting in the box. I have no idea what's in here. I see bubble wrap. Wemby just had the fastest double-double in history. No, we didn't. It is not a CD kit. I don't know what it is. It's bubble wrap. It's a card or a little handwritten note. I'm sorry, it's not going the way I thought it would. You guys get to see me struggle live. TSR can't even open a box. You know what messes you up though is you get to the point where there's tape and then you can't, you know, some tape just isn't ripped away. All right, we did it. All right, I'm just gonna toss this over there. All right, it's multiple packages. This is from Miss TSR. Miss TSR's got something. Miss TSR, text me if you want me to open this on camera or just keep it to... She just texted me I should pre-cut the boxes. I should. I didn't even think of that before. I didn't know if I was going to open them tonight either. Miss TSR, do you want me to open the Miss TSR package? And then there's a one that says Rich, which would be me. It's not a puppy. She said open it. Because I'm going to see her tomorrow night. So she probably wants to share it. I'll open mine. I'll open hers first. All right, Miss TSR, what did you get? She's watching. She gave me the permission to open. She said open it, guys. It's her call. She just texted me again, yes, please. So if I say no, I'm disobeying orders. A flat puppy? Miss TSR, what did you get? It actually is flat, so maybe it is a flat puppy. It's not a flat puppy. Right now, it's a lot of bubble wrap. I feel like the kid at Christmas that doesn't know how to open his Christmas present, and it's embarrassing. Because everything's... He really did a good job wrapping this. Apparently I have more stuff to cut. That drum roll is getting pretty long, guys. All right, we're finally in. All right. But it's something that I got to open even more. Is this maybe a photo? Or maybe a basketball card? All right, it is something flat. I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna unveil it on camera as well. Wait, this is autographed? This is autographed by Stefan Cat. Oh my gosh! What a certificate of authenticity! Miss TSR, this is Stefan Castle autograph. That is a Stefan Castle autograph. Oh my goodness! No way, and it's UConn. That's her. It's got a COA on it. Oh my goodness. She's crying. She said, OMG, I'm crying. Oh, I wish she was here. I wish she was here for this. I had no idea. We got an autograph Stefan Castle for Miss TSR. Wow, dude. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is unbelievable. I don't know if iWessex in the chat. If you are, iWessex did. Thank you so much. Now, I got this big thing. Bad choice of words. Oh, it's going to get framed. Dang. Miss TSR gets a Stefan Castle autograph. That is... I don't think that can be top fill. Mine looks like it's framed. I think mine might be something in a frame. I can't tell what it is yet. I'm getting there, guys. I will do the reveal to you guys first. I can't tell what it is. It's a picture, I think. But you guys are going to see it first. Alright, I don't know what it is yet because I see the back of it. What am I looking at? Oh my god! Oh my god! Do you guys know what this is? This is the original Cannibal Corpse lineup. This is an autograph by all the original members of Cannibal Corpse. Holy crap! Chris Barnes, Jack Owen, Alex Webster, Paul Mazurkiewicz, and Bob Rousset. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Dude, it's got a little concert ticket. This is amazing. You guys don't understand. I'm a huge metal guy, and the original lineup, I mean, people can't even find Bob Rousset anymore. They don't know where he is. Holy crap, dude. That is incredible. Not what I expected, but awesome. Certified by JSA, by the way. Oh my god. Not better than Castle, but harder to get 100% because Barnes is not on good terms with the other guys, it seems like. Wow. Okay. Dang. Phil, do not say that. Do not say that. Oh my goodness. This is from Dr. Phil. Four Paws in the Grave said, as a Castle fan and Cannibal Corpse fan, that is awesome. Oh, that's going on my wall, guys. That is absolutely going on my wall. No doubt. All right, from Dr. Phil. Best halftime ever for me, yes. I mean, Miss TSR got something like that. I'm a little jealous she got that. All right. First off, we got the 2014 NBA Champions DVD from Dr. Phil. I did a live stream on this earlier, and I said I didn't have this. And now I do. And I hope I don't have two because this other Amazon package seems like it's a DVD. But now I have 4 of the Spurs championship seasons on DVD. Oh, Fly Blood Racing. It's signed by the original members of Cannibal Corpse. And for Miss TSR, she got a Stefan Castle autograph in his Yukon jersey. Now I need the VHS version. Here's one you guys will appreciate. We have a new jersey. Some of you already know this. Bum, bum, bum. Somehow, Phil ordered a Harper jersey and he just sent them 2 of the same thing. Go on the wall. The Cannibal Corpses. I'm going to be wearing this one. It's a little warm in here tonight, but dang. Phil, thank you. Looks good. Awesome. Autos and jerseys. Now, my prediction was this last package. This is a DVD. I said it would probably be this DVD because I didn't have it. So I don't know what this is now. So we got one last package. You guys are awesome. This has been the craziest unboxing I've ever done. Oh no! Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I expect you to do this unboxing while I'm gone. Now you have a complete collection. I love you from Miss TSR. I have 2 now. Dang it. She bought me the DVD and Phil did the same thing. Phil and Miss TSR, you guys thought of the same exact thing. That is crazy. Oh, it's DVD and Blu-ray. DVD and Blu-ray? Wow. What are the odds? So since I opened yours first, Phil, she must be sitting here thinking, what the heck? Phil sent you the same thing I did. Oh no, Phil, you are killing me. You guys both thought the same thing when I said I didn't have 2014. And what are the odds? You know what, Dragon? That's actually not a bad idea. One to watch and one to keep sealed. And with the sealed one, I try to get this signed. Wow, what an unreal boxing. And the fact that Phil and my girlfriend were both thinking you need to get the last championship on DVD or Blu-ray. You guys both were just on the same wavelength. That is incredible. I'm going to transform off camera. First TSR in the Halloween Nightmare on Elm Street VHS shirt. When he comes back, bum, bum, bum. He's Dylan Harper. All right, third quarter's underway. Phil, don't be sorry. You were doing it out of a place of good intentions. You had no way of knowing she sent it. I absolutely had a strong feeling the Amazon Prime thing was a DVD because it was the size of a DVD, but I did not expect that you would also be sending it. But this is an amazing unboxing. The most unexpected unboxing I've ever done on the channel. One of the most expected. Phil, when you sent the Freddie glove, that was crazy. Trey Jones for 3. Let me get back to the game. And wow, thank you all. The CSR, thank you. Wessex, thank you. Phil, thank you. What a night. And now let's finish it off with a Spurs win. Champagne's going to drive into the paint. Tosses away up in there. Catched by Castle. And Castle to Wemby. Area 51. Picking up right where they left off. $66-50. There's Spurs ball again after I played the video. Wemby for 3. We just 69 the Bulls. 69-50. Wessex, there you are. Dude, 100% unexpected. Absolutely did not see that coming. The Castle autograph, phenomenal. The Cannibal Corpse thing is crazy. I would have never guessed that in a zillion years. The fact that it's the original band is crazy. Because the original band is absolutely just... this day and age, you'll never get all 5 of them together in a room. No chance. Steven Z, the viewers... yes, I'm at a loss for words. Trey Jones is going on the line for 2 free throws. Let me focus on the game. I'm a little thrown off here. Slothy, you okay, buddy? There you go. 69-50, 10.5 minutes to go. It might be a little big on me. It's all right. James, I think it might be an XL, but it's better to be big than small. I'll grow into it. How about a pop thumbs? How about a pop thumbs up for the giveaways? Yeah, let's do that. First free throw's good. Looking back in 20 years, how do you think we'll rate these 5 guards? Fox, it's too early. Way too early. We don't know what's going to happen with Fox here with the Spurs, Castle, Harper. We've established Ginobili and Parker's career. It's not fair to all the players to try to rate them already when 2 of the guys are just starting their career. One guy's just starting his career with the Spurs. That was 3 free throws for Trey Jones. And the other guys have retired as champions and Hall of Famers. Hopefully, the 3 guys you mentioned, that the three guys have been here the least out of those 5, we're addressing them as Hall of Famers and champions in the future. Wemby, what another dunk and an alley from De'Aaron Fox. Okay, that's right, because he sent Phil's a little bigger than I am, so they sent him 2 of the exact same jerseys. Look, it's big. I don't care. Kids wear stuff baggy today, right? Isn't that a cool thing to do? Spurs ball after the bucket. Castle into the paint, gets it to Champagnie. Champagnie gets double teamed, kicks it out to Castle. Castle fakes a 3 and turns it over. A little bad one there. Bulls ball, 71-55, 9:55 to go. And there's a 3 that is no good by Gershon Yabusele. Steph will bring it up. He's guarded by Yabusele right now. Gets it into Wemby, and we have a quick foul. The Hawks are good. The Hawks are way better without Trae Young. How would Prime Duncan fare against Wemby? What? Prime Duncan against Wemby in the... Wow. What? JBG, whenever we have something like that, thank you, Stingray. What rules are we going with? Are we talking modern NBA 2026 rules? Are we talking rules from 2001? Devin Vassell finally hits a shot. That is his first bucket. He's 1 of 6 now. Vassell 3 points on 1 of 6 shooting. Okay, I was right. Trey Jones going to drive in the paint. Stops, pops. The runner's good. Trey's actually playing pretty well against his old team. Actually, he has the most points on the Bulls, I believe. Trey Jones has 19. Former Spur Trey Jones is kind of cooking us right now. And Wemby with another 2, 76-57. Wemby with 30 points. And there's a turnover by Chicago. Wemby playing for that Wemby-P, huh? Good morning, Brian. Thank you for stopping in. I think Tita can hold his own. I wonder who would give Wemby more fits, Tim Duncan or David Robinson? Duncan, the better fundamental player, but David, the more athletic of the two. Champagny catch and shoot 3 from Wemby. Splash! And it's becoming even more of a blowout. 79-57. Wemby should go for 50. Heck yeah. I'm glad we never went after Trae Young, Gary. And I said that to an Atlanta Hawks channel a few months back. I said the Hawks would be better without Trae Young. He said, I'm tripping. Well, you're welcome. I was right. Bulls ball, 5 on the shot clock. Trey Jones for 3, no good. Fox with the rebound. Darren will get it up to, he turned it over. Passed it right to Gershon Yabusele, who dunked it. Thank you, Wemby. Thank you, Phil. Smash that thumbs up. Fox is not having his best game tonight. But we're up by 20. So there is that. Vassell's going to pass it over to Castle for a 3 from the corner. No good. Looked good coming out of his hands. Just didn't go in. It's going to happen. There's a missed 3 for Chicago. Spurs ball. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. Wemby trailing. Just keep feeding Wemby. You just pass it to Wemby. Catch a 2-3 for Wemby. Say, just keep feeding Wemby. Civtex, Prime Admiral. Well, I mean, also, this is young Wemby. We don't have a Prime Wemby yet. We don't know what Wemby's peak is. Either way, you know what? Let's just celebrate they're both awesome. Biz, that's, I mean, yeah, I do agree there. Foxman should go to Harper. I mean, in this game, yes. I agree. Wemby with 33 points. He's going to get a breather. I'm not sure how much more he'll play tonight. Well, actually, the Spurs, even in blowouts, have been playing him 30 minutes because they need to get him ready for the playoffs. So I think Wemby will play at least 30 minutes. Chicago ball. And that turnaround J is no good. I think that was Dilly with the missed shot. Spurs ball. Castle over to Vassell. Catch a 2-3. No good. Dylan Harper with the rebound. Gets it to Champagny. Champagny hammers the rim. Julian. I want to see more of that, Julian. Wemby right at 20 minutes. Yeah, and Wemby did look a little tired. He need to get more minutes, get that cardio up. He's not done for the night. Got to get him ready for the playoffs. He's clearly not ready yet. He's going to have to get more minutes. All right, let me get back to the chat. 50 for Wemby tonight. Anything's possible. All right, Wemby P mode on, yes. Champagny, actually, how's Champagny doing tonight? Champagny, 10 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, not bad. Vassell and Fox are the ones that are kind of not having their best nights, but you know what? That's okay. We're up by 25. Castle, maybe a triple-double. He's got 13, 6, and 8. He'll probably get a double-double with the assists. Will he get the rebounds? And if he gets to 9 rebounds, you know Mitch is going to put him in for 10 seconds to get another rebound. Oh, RHR, David in his prime. Kind of like how Wemby had. So, he's similar to Wemby where he's able to do things that somebody his size shouldn't. Now, with Wemby, he has the ability to dribble and move in the handles of a guard. Not obviously Allen Iverson or Kyrie Irving, but I mean, he has those moves in him for somebody his height. David had in his prime, had the speed of a guard. He was so freaking fast for a big man. If you saw him in his prime, he was jacked beyond beliefs. I mean, he was a physical, especially in that era, for somebody that big and cut to move like he did, it was also an anomaly. We've been very lucky to have, think about the big men we've had as Spurs fans. David Robinson, throughout the whole 90s, Timmy in the zeros and the tens, and Wemby in the 2020s. We haven't had a decade for most of us. I didn't watch in the 80s, so I don't know. But we haven't had a decade for most fans without a legit, dominant, elite, two-way big man. How lucky are we? Tiny Turtle, David scored 71 in the game against the Clippers. David Robinson used a weighted toothbrush. David Robinson, we're talking about you right now. David Robinson, DDS, going to join the channel for a moment. I appreciate y'all talking about me and my Spurs days, but what I'd like to focus on right now is not basketball, but your dental hygiene. Make sure before you go to bed, you brush your teeth. You also floss, but you can floss first and then brush, whatever works for you. It's okay, as long as you do both. Then when you're done, grab some mouthwash, and you'll have pearly whites like me, David Robinson, DDS. Thank you, David. Brush your teeth. Did we have Moses Malone? We had Artis Gilmore. Did Moses Malone stop by with the Spurs? I'm drawing a blank when he played for us. It was before I started watching. Or did he? Was he with the Spurs in the early 90s and I'm drawing a blank on him? Shoot. I'm not putting Blair with those guys. Dental Dave. God, Mr. Robinson is a good guy. 84-59, and I don't know who. That was Leonard. Leonard Miller's having a good game against us. Good for him. Somebody's going off. Iceman was fantastic, Dante, but he wasn't a big. He wasn't, a 7-footer. Champagne with the ball for San Antonio at the castle. Steph looking to drive. Drives to his right. Gets in the paint. Misses a layup. Goaltend. All right, well, I guess we'll take that, right? JBG, I did not watch Artis Gilmore. That was before my time. I like the Red Mama. I would not call him an elite two-way player. Willie Anderson, early 90s, yeah. Never quite became the player we wanted him to, though, D7, right? I'm not saying he was a bad player, but he never got to that next level. Ernie, I believe Victor has 2 or 3 blocks at the moment. Spurs ball. Castle on three-point line gets it over to Harper. Harper looking to drive. Harper spins into the paint. Puts his shoulder underneath and throws up a runner. No good. Gets his own miss. And Harper gets the putback. For somebody that's about 6'4.5", he's very good at offensive rebounding at times. Position. But that's another bucket for Chicago. Quick layup by Chicago. Was that Dilly? Shoot, I don't know. I'm not in trouble with some of these Chicago guys. Harper pull-up jumper. The long-range jumper is good. 90-66, and the Spurs are closing on 100. We had last year Moses Malone. Jeez, I didn't remember that, David. I do remember Will Perdue. Again, I remember a lot of the bigs, but there's only a certain bigs I would call elite two-way players. Dilly's 3 is no good. 90-66, 5 minutes ago. There's 3 guys I would call elite two-way bigs in my lifetime for the Spurs. Castle fouled again. David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and now Wemby. We did have Dominique, but Gribbler, he was in the back end of his career. Dominique was, I think, 96-97 when David Robinson missed 76 games. James, I would love the Thunder to beat the crap out of the Pistons to beat the crap out of the Thunder. It's just, no Cade, I don't know. The Dream Team documentary? No. But I have watched, I watched the Dream Team live when it happened. Does that count? Harper with the ball, drives into the paint, and lost the dribble, and he actually kicks it out to Champagny for 3. Keep popping the Champagny. We're at 93. Look, I hope I'm wrong about the Thunder being really good the rest of the season. Patrick Williams misses the shot in the paint, and then the ball's going to get knocked out. Or it's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be somebody's ball. I don't know who. Spurs ball? Players are walking this way. It's Spurs ball. Glaze and Bacon, what's going on? Do you guys think the Pistons are good enough to beat the Thunder without Cade Cunningham? I hope you guys are right, seriously. 93-66. The Spurs are whooping the Bulls tonight. Keldon Johnson with the ball, drives into the paint. The runner is no good. Cornet's tip-in is, and we're closing on a 30-point lead. Joseph, no miss TSR tonight, and she got a gift tonight that opened on camera. I'm going to show you guys that if you weren't here at halftime, somebody just fell. Yodi. Everybody's falling off the couch tonight. In there, Yodi. This is from a viewer, iWestix. Another stupid Peacock promotion. Miss TSR gets a signed Stefan Castle UConn autograph. Pretty cool, huh? I got a Dylan Harper jersey from Phil, which I'm wearing right now. And we had 3 free throws for the Bulls while I was showing that. And I got a Cannibal Corpse original OG lineup, JSA certified. The original lineup. There's another bucket for the Bulls. Let's maybe focus on the game here. Dillingham with the bucket on that one. His first ball. Wemby's going to think about a three, pulls it down, drives, turns it over. And Sexton went down. I don't know if he's hurt or not, but it is Bulls ball after the turnover. Nope, Sexton's okay. He has the ball at the moment. Fell a little awkwardly, but he was okay. He's going to take a step back three now. And Mitch's going to call a timeout. Chicago's making a little noise here at the end of the second. JB, very cool. Blue Drew, did they take a rebound away from Wemby? How many does he have right now? He's got 33 and 12. Wait, he had 12 rebounds at halftime, didn't he? Has he not gotten a rebound this half? That almost seems impossible. Like, at his height, he'd accidentally get a rebound. The ties undone they are. Only 435 likes. We need Groot to... Oh, all right. Groot. Looks like the chat needs a little help hitting the thumbs up tonight. Okay. If you've not hit the thumb... Whoop, Groot, let me fix your hair. If you've not hit the thumbs up yet, it might be because you're watching on your phone and you can't see the thumbs up here on your phone. So what you need to do is grab your phone and minimize the live chat just for a moment. You can put it back, minimize that live chat. The thumbs up will be right here underneath the video. Give that a little boop. And you're official member and sponsor of TSR Sports for 24 hours. Bring your chat back up, and you're good to go. And Groot. Thanks, Groot. Coulter, the Bulls are coming back a little bit, and it's going to happen. Listen, we all know that I've been watching basketball for, whether you've been watching for months or years or decades, basketball's a game of runs. And you're going to go up on a team at some point if they have, unless they're total, tanking like the Utah Jazz or whoever, they're going to make a run. We do need the Pistons to win. When does that game start tonight? Pistons in OKC. I'm curious when that game starts. I'm going to check that right now. Because I don't know. Actually, let's take a look around the NBA while we're in a timeout. Mitch Johnson timeout. We got the Hawks beating the Celtics 108-100 with a minute to go. Freaking Atlanta playing really good without Trae Young. The Thunder are beating the Pistons 2-0 because the game just started. You got the Lakers playing the Wizards at 10 o'clock. Luka Doncic is suspended. Of course, he gets suspended for the game against the helpless Wizards. I'm sure LA will win that one very easily. LA looking for their 49th win. And I'm pretty sure the Spurs have second place locked up, right? I'm pretty darn sure nobody can catch us. We have 18. We'd have to lose out. We literally have to lose the rest of the season, which we're not going to lose tonight. I'm calling it. We're not going to lose tonight. We're going to get our 57th win. Nobody's going to catch us. Can we catch the Thunder? The Thunder are 9-1 in their last 10. The Spurs are 9-1. We are in an 8-game winning streak looking for our 9th win in a row. I am worried about the game against the Clippers on Wednesday night. Not because I'm worried about LA per se as an opponent, but it's a back-to-back. And Kawhi Leonard, if he's healthy and good to go, has played very well against us. That could be a really tough game. Stephon Castle is not in the game of the moment. It's Wemby, Barnes, Keldon, Cornette and Harper, which means we got French Vanilla on the court.
French vanilla in the air tonight.
I was just saying, Boston losing to Atlanta. That Atlanta pick is losing value like nobody's business. Brian, yes, Ivy's gone. He got waived. Got waived today. Spurs ball. Harrison Barnes into the paint. The runner is going to bounce around and not go in. It is Chicago ball. Yeah, let's get lock in the game. Yeah, exactly. Stop messing around and letting these guys get back into it. It's a 21-point game right now. Trey Jones is going to get fouled. Just throw Carter Bryant at Kawhi. We are close to 100 in the third. Yes, Joanna. Joanna, have fun. 95-74. Chicago ball. Yabusele fakes a three, gets it to Trey Jones. Trey Jones drives in the paint. The Trey Jones runner is good, and Trey Jones is having a really good team against us. He got 21 points now. Spurs ball, and now a quick whistle down the other end. Foul on the Spurs, a turnover, travel? Wow, the Bulls are coming back here at the end of the third quarter. And Chicago ball, Trey Bones. Trey Jones will inbound it. Trey Bones. Mike, yes, I didn't want to say it, but yes, I don't like Carter Bryant versus Kawhi Leonard. We saw Kawhi cook Stephon Castle, did we not? It is Chicago ball. Defense chants are starting to come out in San Antonio. Yabusele into the paint against Fox, and the runner's no good. Yabusele punches the ball up to Dylan Harper. Harper sprints up the court, and alley-oop to Keldon, and Keldon can't convert it, but we're going to have another whistle. Oh, Goons Daily. That is one heck of a channel name. Interesting. Wemby, last I checked, had 13. And actually, they took a rebound. They took a rebound away from Wemby. He has 12 now. Why did he take a rebound away from Wemby? You guys were saying that earlier. I didn't catch that. They actually took one away. Yeah, Lauren, I'm looking at that too. I literally just said 13 a few minutes ago. He lost the rebound. Wemby in the paint. Layup good. What's up, Emmanuel? 97-76. Wemby now with 35, 12, and 2 blocks for those of you that are curious on the block shot side of things. And a third block by Wemby. Gets blocked out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball with 12 on the shot clock. Castle, Alyssa is not in the game. Kawhi's one person, but we're a whole team. I like that. Hot Boy said, I needed that rebound. And now another whistle immediately. I think we're going to have 2 free throws coming up. Harrison Barnes would have fell on Gershon Yabusele, I believe. Thank you, JB says, hit that thumbs up. What's up, Prince? Hello, TSR and Miss TSR in the chat. So jelly of your Steph autograph. I want to put my Cannibal Corpse autograph on my Philobox Instagrams. I know it's not comic book related, but it's still cool. He was awarded a block and rebound at the same time, but the ball went out of bounds, so they took away the rebound. Thank you, Phil. Yabu's first free throw is good, 97-77. What's up, everybody in the chat? Thank you for stopping in. No Miss TSR tonight. Miss TSR won't actually be back until the playoffs. She's going to be out of the country. Yes, Saturday was her last stream for a while. Not her last stream permanently, last stream for a while. Spurs ball, 97-78. Harper will bring it up for San Antonio, drops it off to Barnes. If you guys did not know, the Spurs are rocking a lot of headbands tonight. You get it over to Wemby on the wing. Wemby's going to put his shoulder down. Now a step back 3. In and out. Oh, so close to going in. That would have given him 40, too. Not 42, 40. You have gotten to 40 points. And there's an interception by De'Aaron Fox. That's a turnover. Keldon sprinting up the court to get it over to Keldon. Keldon takes a corner 3. That's 100. All right, Cash, 5,100. Spurs, please don't wear headbands anymore. Nice, Tony. They're up by 22. Another whistle. The foul on the Spurs. Bulls are in the bonus. 2 free throws coming up. Man, the way Kelvin just ran to that corner and then immediately fired off that 3 and made it. That was good. No Trey Jones. I would have taken Yabu for Sohan. I would take Yabu over the mess that's become Kelly Olynyk and Mason Plumlee. J-Rod, yes, they are. First free throw's good, 179. Wear your headband to work day. There you go. Second free throw's good. Spurs ball. Great. It's usual. The referees stink. That's what I'm going to say. The referees stink as usual in the NBA. That's all I got. On both sides of the court. 180 Spurs ball. Wemby's going to throw it over to Kelvin in that same spot he hit the 3 before. He in and out burgers another one. Is anybody been keeping up on Jeremy? I stopped checking on him. Has he been playing with New York, or is he still regulated to garbage time? Turnover by the Bulls. Kelvin into the paint. He's going to throw it up. He's actually just going to throw it in. I think he was thinking of trying to throw an alley-oop to Wemby, and he just threw it into the hoop instead. That's actually kind of funny. I legit think he saw Wemby, he was like, and then it just went in instead. Colin Sexton with the ball for the Bulls. 5 on the shot clock. Sexton 1-on-1 versus Wemby. Drives into the paint. Gets by Wemby. He got the layup. Wow, good job, Colin Sexton. Harrison Barnes in the paint. Gets a shot blocked. And a full court 3. Actually, the Bulls could have maybe passed it up the court a little bit. And there's still 0.3 seconds on the game clock. All right, 20-point lead going in the 4th. Mike actually caught it what it was. Regulated to warm up and cheering 24/7. That's Sohan. Yeah, I kind of figured. Good things happen when you throw the ball in the vicinity of the rim. That's true, Punk. Punk Yodi. Punk Yodi? What's a Punk Yodi? Would that be like Yodi with like I don't know. I don't know what a punk look. I don't know what the punk look is these days, but a Punk Yodi? Trade Giddey, Trey Jones, and Colin Sexton trade Giddey? Oh, you're saying Trey Jones and Colin Sexton are the best point guards for the Bulls. Yes, it is. Area 51 is here. That is actually true. True statement. We're going to the 4th quarter. Nice little lead. The Spurs have, I believe, won every quarter of this. The Spurs outscore the Bulls every quarter. I'm okay with that. It's not been a perfect game. Maybe a little ugly here and there, but they're up by 20. So I really don't have any complaints. Quarter 4 coming up. What's up, Raider Paul? 500 likes. Nice. Barnes is looking a little sluggish tonight, DJ Rose. That Pistons Thunder game is still very early. At Cedric Fruits, I have a sick feeling Wemmy's going to be just shy of another 40 ball. You think Mitch is not going to play him enough? He's got 35 right now. He only needs 5 points. He should get it. And Trey Jones is leading the Bulls with 21 points, having only 1 rebound and 3 assists. Not really putting up any other stats, but he's got 21 points against us, playing against his former team. Good for him. Trey Jones seemed like a good dude. 2nd round pick the same year Devin Vassell was drafted. Was the backup point guard for a few years. Started for 1 year, became the backup again, then was eventually traded with Zach Collins. Yeah, nothing against Trey. Get those likes up to 600. Alchemy got like that. We've actually not had a Spurs game this year that they won during the season where we've had less than 600 thumbs up. I think we can do it. Sohan said New York colors are better than black. And said, did he really? Did Jeremy actually say that, Phil? Thank you, Punk Yodi. Yeah, that is extra killer. I'm actually going to show it again real quick. For anybody that's just stopping in, I did an unboxing this during halftime. Got this Dylan Harper jersey I'm wearing. Got not one, but an ironic twist of fate, 2 San Antonio Spurs 2014 champion DVDs. I did, during the last halftime, mention that I didn't have this, and Phil and my girlfriend both got me one. What are the odds? You should not be saying that on his Instagram. We got a Stefan Castle autograph for Miss TSR, which is really cool. Getting Miss TSR something is very nice. She now has Steph's autograph and what's that dude's name? Her favorite, Napier. And this, the most unexpected thing I've probably ever gotten in an unboxing. Like, straight up surprised me. Had no idea. Because when I saw the Stefan Castle autograph, I thought, it's got to be a Spurs autograph in some sport, right? David Robinson, Tim Duncan, Wemby, somebody. I don't know. Maybe not Wemby's autograph. Probably something better. Bonu Ginobili. I don't know. Sean Elliott. And then to see the full original lineup of Cannibal Corpse autographed. I mean, this is obviously going on my wall. I absolutely love this era of Cannibal Corpse. It's, even though the Corpse Grinder era has been very good, it's not even close. It's 100 million% for me, the original first 4 albums. I think we're all hoping the Pistons win over OKC. Shecky Shabazz, was that his nickname? Fourth quarter underway. Spurs up by 20. Marco, I don't think he was 4 of 11, was he? Steph with a 3 from the wing. 105-82. Steph now at 18 points. He's 3 of 5 from 3 and has been shooting the 3 ball much better since, I want to say, some January. There's a 3 for Chicago. Gershon Yabusele hitting a 3. I cannot poke my eye out with that gift. Oh my God, David. Which troll wants to volunteer to send TSR a Primo autograph? Fox pull-up jumper in the paint's good. 1, I don't think they exist. You probably can't buy them. 2, I generally would be appreciative of it. Anything you guys send, I will always appreciate, even if it's something trolling me. I would not put it up on my wall. Buzella's for 3. Yep, Fox 6 points. Slow night. Oh, Adrian. It's actually JSA certified. Nice, clever Drewy. For my death metal fans, that is JSA certified. If you're not familiar with JSA, they do authentication on autographs. And this has actually got some old tickets, concert tickets with it. I wonder if iWessex saw them live back in the day and got like their autograph. I don't know where he found that, but that is awesome. Wemby for 3 from the wing. Short. 107-88, Bulls ball. Oh, Mike, come on now. Wemby, T-Rex Arms, good evening. No. If y'all ever send anything Red Sox, Cowboys, or Eagles, I will say thank you. And it'll go in a drawer to never be seen again. Uzel drives in the paint, gets a layup, and 1. We need to start paying attention here, and we need to also start paying attention to the Spurs, because the Bulls are down by 17, and while that's a lot, we know teams can go on 10-0 runs, 15-0 runs, apparently 31-0 runs. Toronto did that yesterday against the Magic. Adrian, which album was it? Was it Tomb and the Mutilated or the album before it, Butchered? Probably not appropriate to wear at or the Wretched Spawn. There's a lot of them not appropriate. 107-91 to get the ball in the Fox. He drops the ball. It's a turnover. Biz, I'm not putting that on eBay. Buying things, maybe eBay is my friend. This is going on the wall. It is Chicago ball. They're slowly chipping away at this lead, and I'm not a fan of it. There's a turnover. Fox with the interception, gets it up to Keldon Johnson. Johnson takes off into the paint. Stops, pops, lost the ball, and I believe it was fouled. Fox take off that headband. All right, Chicago's starting to play a little better. Rally Grogu time. Even though we're up, just rally Grogu to keep the lead. Literally never heard of Cannibal Corpse. When were they big in the metal scene? All right, so Lauren, real quick. Cannibal Corpse came about in 88 or 89. They are still active. They are probably the most well-known death metal band of all time. Where you might have heard them, even though you might not remember, is if you have seen Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, there's a band playing on the stage. It's the scene with the clam chowder, white clam chowder, red clam chowder, whatever it is, but there's a part in the movie And there's the second free throw is no good. Wemby with the putback. In the movie, Ace Ventura goes into a club and there's a band playing with unintelligible vocals. That is Cannibal Corpse playing their most well-known song, Hammer Smash Face. There's a quick layup on the other end by Colin Sexton. 110-93. Tyrant Sin. Wow, Benjamin going old school. And now a foul on the other end of the floor. Refs are really blowing the whistle a lot in the second half. Yeah, Punk Yodi, they've been around for almost 40 years. Now just imagine, doing death metal for that long, you are picking a type of music that you'll never have huge commercial success in. Heck, it's what I was in for many, many years. And, you know, the fact they've lasted as long as they have is amazing. Headband Fox is not. You guys really not thinking Headband Fox? Stormy Daniels, what's going on? Fox misses the second free throw. Bulls ball, Spurs up by 18. And the Spurs can't take this fourth quarter lightly. 18-point lead may be a lot, but it can also evaporate quickly. Miller kicks out to Yabusele, over to Giddey. Over to Buzel's for three, and Buzel's three is short. Wemby with the rebound, and Wemby will bring it up for San Antonio. He'll actually drop it off to Fox. Fox takes off in the paint, kicks it back out to Wemby. Wemby thought about a catch and shoot three, pulls it down. We have 10 on the shot clock. Wemby drops it off to Keldon. Keldon into the paint, spins around. The jump hook is, not jump hook, but the jumper is no good. And another foul. Antonio, I mean, I'm not shocked that a lot of people have not heard of Cannibal Corpse. Funk Pie says, "Sup, Rich, slapped your like. You described the music perfectly. Unintelligible." Listen, that music takes talent. Miss TSR, I introduced her to Infant Annihilator. Not because she would like the vocals. She would clearly not be a fan of the lyrics. But we watched a music-only video. I won't say the name of the song because it's not a nice name. But the drummer was going ham, and she was very impressed. And then she saw her first Gravity Blast, which is a one-handed drum roll. And dare I say, she was quite intrigued. Also introduced her to Archspire. So she's not a fan of the music per se, but she, can recognize that it takes a lot of talent to do that type of music. Regardless if you like it or not, the speed that they can play at with that precision, especially live, is incredible. There's a three for the Bulls. No good. Giddey's going to get the loose ball. It's still with Chicago. Giddey passes across court. Sexton for three. No good. Fight for the rebound. And finally, Stefan Castle gets the rebound, and he gets fouled in the process. If you like Cannibal Corpse, check out Scattered Remnants. Interesting. Cradle Filth. I see people. There's a lot of metal fans in here. Okay. Adrian, their EP from 1996. V Empire, or I forgot what it's actually the name of the album is. It's only 6 songs. The Forest Whispers, the remake of Forest Whispers, My Name Is on it. It's probably still my favorite Cradle of Filth album. Buzelis, I wouldn't mind Buzelis on the Spurs. Castle at the line for 2. First free throw is good. Are we in the bonus already? Guys, are we in the bonus? Morbid Angel. Pete Sandoval. By chance, Brian O'Brien, are you a fan of Illuminous Dis Poopy album or whatever it is? I can't remember the name of the album. Castle misses the second one. 21-point game. Sexton blows by everybody and missed the layup, but it's tipped in. I didn't see who tipped that in. That was, I think that was Leonard Miller. Leonard Miller's been playing really good tonight. That was Leonard Miller. Harper in the paint. Layup. Good. Yeah, Carter Bryant. Yeah, you know what? The fact that so many people are not having good nights and we're up by 21. By the way, Area 51 in here, it just put a 6 feet under reference with the ease. There's a turnover by Chicago. Spurs on the run. Keldon in the paint. Layup, no good. Castle put back, no good. Castle with another rebound. Castle to Harper. Harper in the paint. Lost the ball. Off his leg. And it's going to be Chicago ball. I think we have another timeout. Castle is getting close to a triple-double. We are going to a timeout. Castle with 19, 8, and 8. He actually is legit closing in on another triple-double. I do have to address something by Brian O'Brien. I first heard that on Beavis and Butthead. That was my introduction to Morbid Angel. You know, and Bud's like, follow me, face. Yes, I know the reference. Buzel's with the 8th pick would not be bad. What's his head was also there. Zach Giddey was available at 8th pick, wasn't he? What's going on, James, from the WRC Live from the Coop Mobile? Wait, are you with Ken right now? Or Coop Mobile, is that, are you in the LeBaron? The LeBaron James. 546 likes. Can we get to 600? I don't know, can we? Can we get to 600 thumbs up? We not have a... We still have plenty of time. I think we can get to 600 thumbs up. You guys can make it happen. I have faith in you. Jim, if you're in the chat, then I need to tell you something, because that means you just got here. Jim's a friend of mine. Like, I actually know him outside YouTube. Jim, we had viewers send in some gifts tonight. The first, I'm saving the best ones for the last. But this is awesome, too. We've got a Dylan Harper jersey. Actually, they're all awesome. They're all great. Dylan Harper jersey. And an ironic twist of fate, my girlfriend and a viewer sent me the same DVD. I said I needed the Spurs' last championship on DVD, and they both sent me in one, which is hilarious. But not hilarious, but hilarious. The viewer sent Miss TSR, my girlfriend, an autographed Stefan Castle UConn picture, which I'm sure she is absolutely can't. I wish she was here when I opened it, but I did not expect that. And for me, I got an autograph too, but not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 autographs. One of my viewers sent the original lineup of Cannibal Corpse, signed by the original 5 members, which will probably never be in a room together again. Barnes is not really on good terms with these guys. I hear Bob Rousset is extremely hard to find, and who the heck knows who he is. But yes, for those that don't know, this is the original lineup for CC, and that is a JSA certified picture. Or JSA certified autographs. Punk Yodi, that was my introduction to the band. None So Vile is... It's not vile. There's a lot of metal guys in the chat. It's actually kind of cool. Barnes declines, soon going to put him under 10 points per game and ruin the Spurs' chance for an NBA rec. Wait, Mark Johnson, if the Spurs finish with 8 guys averaging double digits, that would be an NBA record? Actually, I knew we had the 8 guys. I didn't know that's going to be an NBA record. Dave, are you talking about Jaden Ivey? He got waived today, I believe. Who do you hope the Spurs draft? Biz, wait, no idea where we're drafting yet, but it looks like it's not going to be as high as I want it to be. Probably not going to be a lottery pick. The Hawks are playing really well. Wemby with 37, 15, and 4. Castle with 19, 8, and 8. Chris, hey, you know who they are. Can we get Steph a triple-double? Can we get Wemby a 40-point game? And more importantly, can we win tonight? I think the answer to all of them is yes. It is Bulls ball, though. Leonard Miller with the ball, drives on Wemby. And we'll find a cutting Trey Jones for a reverse layup. We have 1 pick in the first round. We have a pick swap with Atlanta. Right now it looks like Atlanta's going to pick between 16 and 20 unless they do really well in the playoffs. Atlanta's pick will be better than ours. It's not going to be a lottery pick barring them losing out and somebody playing really well in the East. Wemmy's runner is good off the glass. Closing on that 40, guys. 118.97. Buzel's the ball for Chicago. Drives on Castle. Throws up a awkward layup, and it worked. All right, well, it went in. Trey Jones playing like Allen Iverson. I don't know about that. Buzel's now at 10 points. Spurs balls. Champagne out in three-point land. Guarded by... I haven't said Giddey's name a lot tonight. I don't think he scored much. They get the ball to Wemby. Wemby looking for that 40-piece. Wemby got his shoulder down. Starts to drive. Drives in the paint. And hammers the ball down! Oh my goodness! You can't stop him! You can only hope to contain him! There's his 40! He didn't just get that 40 with a jumper. He got it with authority. And Wemby with another rebound after the Chicago miss. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. Steph will start to drive, and he's going to get fouled. Game blouses. Yeah, is he close to 20 rebounds yet? He's got 16. He had 12 rebounds in the first half, so his rebounding has really slowed here, but he got the 40 points, which is awesome. Good for him. Wemby 50. I don't know if he's going to play long enough to get 50, guys. Castle's first free throw is... Dang it, Steph. Antoine Giddey's not been playing particularly well tonight. I've not said his name a lot. Thunder up by 7 at the first. Student of the Savior, I love. Absolutely. If you talk about some of my favorite comedy skits of all time on TV, the two... he missed them both. Steph, practice your free throws. The two Charlie Murphy skits. There is a foul on Yabusele. He's going to go to the line for 2. The Charlie Murphy skits are hilarious. The one with Prince and then the one with Rick James. Just unbelievable. Carter Bryant's playing very little tonight. And Master Tintin, when he played, I don't think he's played in the third half. The second half. The first half, he played 5 minutes. He literally had all zeros. Even his plus-minus was 0. He had 5 minutes of pure cardio. First free throw's good for Yabusele. We have a timeout. Fox has not been playing well, Manuel. 580 likes. We'll get to 600 Area 51. We'll get it. Would you like some pancakes, Charlie Murphy? They're from Lake Minnetonka. Gary, I'm not. There are things I'll quote from the Charlie Murphy skit. I won't be quoting that one. Yeah, get the headband off of Fox. Headband Fox has not been good. Headband Grogu rocks, but Headband Fox is not him. Oh, wait, yes, Chappelle and Wayne Brady. We're in a timeout, so we're just chatting, guys. Is Wayne Brady going to have to choke a Rich? Censoring it. Yeah, the Wayne Brady one was pretty good too. Old school Chappelle was funny. Would not fly today. I don't think you can make something like that today. Or maybe you could. I don't know. What did Luka do? Luka Doncic or Luka Samanic? Headband Fox is butt. Nice, Ruggy. Headband Wemby? No. No headband Wemby. No. I was just a Poet James team. You said you put Pop Copy. I don't remember that one, but I remember Kobe. I do remember that one. Gray, I think this is the third 40-point game for Wemby this year. Roland Trance, Ghost Birds go to you. Creative Cherokee, thank you for stopping in. You think Wemby's going to get 20 or more? No, James, not at all. He needs 4 more rebounds. The Spurs are up by 20 with 5.5 minutes to go. I don't think he's going to play enough minutes at this point. Gosh, a lot of you guys are shouting out Clayton Bixby. It was very creative. I'll give you that. I couldn't have written something like that. Yes, Luka got suspended. Tentacles. He got his 16th tentacle, so he was suspended against the Wizards. Sure. You're playing one of the worst teams in the NBA. Figures the game he misses against one of the worst teams in the NBA. All right, fair enough, Mr. Jones. I mean, I think it's hilarious, too. I mean, yeah, it's just funny. Dave Chappelle's a funny guy. Granted, some people might not agree with some of his humor these days, but back then especially, he was so hilarious. Probably the most I've ever laughed. We're still, by the way, in a commercial, so I'm just chatting with you guys. These are action figures. Action figures. The most I've ever laughed possibly in my life is I watched the best of Chappelle while intoxicated with an ex. She was drinking too. And I could not stop laughing because it's already funny as is. You got a little alcohol and beers in you, and it's even funnier. Freaking Adam Silver. All right. I like that, Joseph. Let Coyote hit the drum. This actually, DA1, I like the fact that the Spurs are winning, even though a lot of their main guys, Fox, Vassell, aren't playing that well tonight. That's a good sign. Not playing a very good team tonight, admittedly, but not all your guys are playing well, and I think Wemby's checked out. Wemby's out, and he's probably done for the game. Cornet is in, Bryant's in, and not quite the garbage time crew, but not too far off. R. Kelly, was that the Biz, was that gonna give you some poo poo? Gonna give you some pee pee? Gonna give you some doo doo? Gonna give you some wee wee? I'm gonna pee on you. Was that the R. Kelly thing? I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have did the whole song, but it just came into my head. MVP is most valuable player, if you did not know. That's it? Yeah, that was a skit, all right. Man, I haven't watched that Greatest Hits in a long time. I need to bust that thing out. Yeah, Vassell for 3, no good. Vassell with the rebound. I was surprised Vassell's still in there. Champagny with the ball, gets it over to Vassell. Vassell and Champagny, the starters on the floor. Vassell's jumper is no good. Devin's been off tonight. And Vassell gets blocked by Vassell. I think that's going to be goaltending. Yes, it is. Castle, I think, is done. Little mercy for the game. It's a blowout. The Spurs are up by 17, 4:45 to go. Castle came out. I don't think he's going back in. I'd be shocked if he did. And Luke Cornet just got fouled. Do I think Sexton's zooming back? I don't know. No, I don't think he is. What about Emmanuel Ginobili? Aesthetic Fruit, did we get to 600 likes? Cornet at the line for his free throws. Good. Nah, Gribbler, we're pulling the starters. Well, I think we're slowly going into garbage time. Oh, we did get to 600 likes. What I don't understand, maybe that chat can help out. I see a lot of people ask me, do you think so-and-so is going back in? Serious question for you. How the hell would I know? I have no control of the players on the court. I can guess, but in the end, my answer is a guess, which is as good as yours. You're probably better off asking ChatGTP. Yabusele drives, layup is good, and one. 122, 105. Why don't we foul the Bulls to replace Wemby gets... That, Gary, I thought about watching the end of that Heat game against the Wizards, like the last, 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. I didn't. I was like, I don't care. Yabusele misses the free throw. Yes, you're right. I do have Mitch's number. You're right. I'm sorry. It's 867-5309 if anybody wants Mitch Johnson's his phone number. Harper with the ball. Spurs up by 17, 4 minutes to go. Harper stops and pops a jumper. It's really short, gets his own miss, loses it out of bounds. And it's going to be Chicago ball. 4 minutes to go. Bulls trying to make this maybe interesting at the end. I'd like to see Carter Bryant get going. Does Carter Bryant taking a shot? Giddey still in the game. Runner in the paint is no good. Fight for the rebound, and the putback by Leonard Miller is good. Mitch going to call a timeout. I don't think he likes this. It's only 15. Carter Bryant has taken a shot. He's 0 for 1, excuse me. He has no rebound. Carter Bryant really invisible tonight. Yeah, great. I don't like Peacock. I said it earlier tonight. Peacock has been not my favorite app. And you guys are saying that the playoffs are going to be on there. Thank you, Vicky. But the playoffs, I'm really worried that we're going to need a bunch of apps to watch the playoffs. Back in the day, you needed, NBC or ABC or maybe TNT, and that was it. I have a feeling the playoffs, you're going to need like 5 different things again. Peacock is buns. What's up, Jimmy? Harper is choking. He's not having his best game, but not his worst game. Prime and Peacock. I guess I'm getting Peacock for one more month. So, Marlo, do you live outside the United States? Legit question, because I find our international viewers, the NBA League Pass shows all the games. For America, we get hosed a lot. What's up, Calvin? It would be amazing. After 6 years of calling the Spurs losing, to have a winning season would be, or finals, should I say, would be incredible. So, Lauren, none of the playoffs are on League Pass for Americans. I don't know about international viewers. Americans get really screwed with the League Pass. We really do. International League Pass gets, yeah, so Fade, yeah. So you guys will get all the games. We'll need 10 different apps to watch the games again. Kellen Johnson for 3, no good. Let's just move to another country just so I can watch all the games. Stefan Castle's check back in. There's a layup for the Bulls. They're kind of making a run here. It's a 13-point game, but come on now. 122-109. Wake up, San Antonio. Steph's going to drive in the paint. Throws up a shot. Fouled. Going to the line for 2. If the Spurs win it all, you're taking a vacation? Nice. So here's my take. And I appreciate that point, Coyote. And thank you, Pete. I don't mind if the NBA puts games on other apps. Asterisk. Follow me here. If I paid for NBA League Pass before the season started. There's a game that's supposed to be on NBA League Pass, let's say tonight's game, which is on Peacock. If it wasn't originally on Peacock and you put it on Peacock, a couple weeks ago, keep it also available to me on NBA League Pass. I already paid for that game. Castle made them both. 124-109. Yeah, way too many apps. There are a lot of Jalen. I haven't heard the song Too Many Jalen's in the NBA, but there's a lot of Jalen's. There's another bucket for Chicago and a timeout. That was Rob Dilley with the 2. Are we going to see Wemby come back in? It's a 13-point game. Could we see Wemby? He's not in yet. Got 3 of our starters in there right now, though. Castle's going to drive. Gets it to Cornet. Cornet's jumper is a total brick. The Chicago ball. Chicago's making this a little too interesting at the end. I think that was Leonard. I'm not sure who just missed that shot for Chicago, but it is Spurs ball. Castle bring it up for San Antonio. Giddey's not been shooting at all. I haven't said his name much tonight. I don't know what he has for rebounds and assists, but offensively he's not been cooking. Champagne for 3, no good. Uzelis with the rebound. Set up to Dilley. Dilley bring it up the court. Dilley's going to stop and pop a 3. That is way short. Keldon with the rebound. Keldon will drop it off to Steph. We're getting to the 2-minute warning. The Pistons are not playing Jalen Duren either. Well, yeah, the Thunder are going to win that game easily. No Cade, no Duren. Steph with the ball. Screen by Cornet. Gets it back to Luke. Luke's layup is good. Wemby will be in Space Jam 3. There you go. How's that for prediction? Wemby in Space Jam 3. And there's a foul on Buzelis. He's going to go to the line for 2. Pistons are not playing Duren, Duncan, Stewart, or Tobias, and they're out Cade. So they're tanking the game. They're clearly not trying. Klutz Ninja, that's what I'm hearing. So, all right, Pistons aren't trying tonight, guys. Thunder are going to win. I mean, I didn't have a lot of faith the Pistons would win without Cade Cunningham. I sure as heck do not have faith in them with all their main guys out. And they're both free throws, no good. Is Castle really close on his triple-double? Where is Castle's stats? I can't see him. Oh, yeah, he is close. Steph with the ball at the moment. Looks to drive. Gets it over to Cornet. 8 on the shot clock. Cornet's going to get it to Vassell. Vassell double-teamed. Lost it out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs. 4 seconds on the shot clock. That's going to be the Thunder's 60th win. Ah, crap. You referenced the Chappelle. Well, Brian, I'm sorry you got put in a timeout. I guess it depends on which one you referenced. There's a missing Keldon with the rebound. I didn't see who shot that for the Spurs. Keldon with the ball, and all right, we're up by 15 with a minute to go. I think we're okay. Keldon Vassell for a long three. Splash! All right, there's the dagger. That's the dagger. Assist number 10 for Stephon Castle. I don't think he's going to get 2 more rebounds. Patrick Williams for 3. Cornet with the rebound. Yeah, Castle's not going to get a triple-double tonight, guys, but he did get a double-double, as did Wemby. I'll take it. 129-111. The Spurs are closer and closer to 60 wins. If you're heading out before we give the end game stats, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It still helps the channel. Maybe we can get to 650, maybe even 700. I don't know. But another win for the Spurs, and maybe they'll let Yodi bang the drum. Castle's missed free throws do not count towards a triple-double. Spurs just dribbled it out. Get those me-bounds. Nice. It's a win. We're going to get 60 wins this year, guys. We're going to get 60. Sexton for 3. All right. Pad your stats there in the last 18 seconds. And now the Spurs will dribble it out. There we go. 129 to 1. What is it? 15? 114 is the final. I'll be live Wednesday night. The Spurs versus the Warriors at 10 p.m. Eastern. That game is on ESPN. Actually, maybe I'll be live at 9:45 since it's an ESPN game. We'll see. I don't know yet. We are getting oh so close. Oh so close to 60 wins. That is win number 57. 3 away. Plenty of games to get it. That's a nice win. I'll take it. It was a blowout. I mean, it was a little close in the first, but never really felt in danger of losing to these guys tonight. All right, let's pull up the box score. And did the Spurs end up winning every quarter? No, they lost the fourth quarter. They won the first 3, ended up losing the fourth. There's an ad. I don't know why an ad all of a sudden was sound at the end of the game, but there we go. All right, let's take a look at the Bulls. Gershon Yabusele with 15 points. Isaac Okoro with 6. Matej Buzelis with 12. Trey Jones, former Spur, with 26. Josh Giddey with 9, 6, and 9. So, all right. Didn't have a bad game. Just wasn't. He only took 5 shots. He was 3 of 5. Odd. Off the bench, Patrick Williams with 2. Awful game for P. Williams. 0 for 7 from the floor. Larry Miller with 21. Lachlan Ulbrich with 0. Who? I don't know. He had a rebound. Colin Sexton finished with 20. And Rob Dillingham, 6 points. He was 3 of 12 from the field, though. For the Bulls, they were 46-30-71 for the night. They turned the ball over 10 times. San Antonio turned the ball over 12 times and shot 52-41-71. For our Spurs, Julian Champagnie with 13 and 8. Wemby with 41 and 16, including 3 blocks. De'Aaron Fox with 7 points and 6 assists. Did have 3 turnovers. Fox with a quiet night. Speaking of quiet nights, Devin Vassell, 6 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, 2 of 9 from the field. Stephon Castle, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. Did have 4 turnovers. Like him to cut those turnovers down just a little bit to 3 a game. Off the bench, Harrison Barnes with 3. Calvin Johnson with 15. Luke Cornett with 10. Dylan Harper with 13. And Carter Bryant, 6 minutes. 0 for 1 from 3, and that was it. Nothing else from Carter, at least not in the stat box. Quiet night for Carter. But the Spurs improved to 57-18. We have 7 games left, and we only got to win 3 to get 60. 3 games, guys, to win 60. It's going to happen. And it'll be our first one in literally a decade. I can't tell you how excited I am to share that with you guys. It was, Champagnie and Jones jersey swap? I missed it. Oh. Well, that's cute. Good for them. When do you think you guys will get our 60th win? Let me look at the upcoming schedule. There is not much left of it, obviously. We can obviously beat the Warriors. The Warriors are a mess right now. I don't think they're going to have Steph Curry. What just happened? Why am I in some kind of... What? Why can't I get out of this window? Alright, I just did something with my browser. Then now I can't get out of it. What did I do? Alright. Alright, apparently I'm out of it. Alright. I did something where I maximized the window and I couldn't see it. Let me try pulling up our schedule again. My apologies. I don't know what happened there. Where's you? Oh, YouTube Studio's not up now anymore either. All right. I'm having some technical difficulties here. Just bear with me. I am still live. Okay, good. I thought when I left the studio it would crash, but I guess it doesn't crash until you actually hit stop streaming. Good to know. Can I get back in YouTube Studio? I am still live. All right. Learning something tonight here. No, they're not doing the drum every night anymore. It's... I don't know. This is our first home game in a few games. So you're right. Why no drum tonight? All right, let me try pulling up the upcoming schedule now. My apologies. All right, Spurs remaining schedule, and it's not much. We have the Warriors. That should be an absolute win. I am worried about the game against the Clippers on Thursday. That's a back-to-back. Worst case scenario, let's say we lose that. We have Denver on the 4th. Let's say we beat Denver with Wemby because we haven't had played him with Wemby yet. We beat the Sixers. We're winning 3 games. I mean, the bad teams we have coming up. The Warriors are not good. Don't really trust Portland. Dallas is a mess. We're winning 3 games out of this. We're getting 60 wins, no doubt. And at worst, I think we go 60-22. At best, maybe we go 63 and I don't know, 19. Could we win out? Somebody has said TSR, we're going to finish out winning the rest of the season and go 64-18. Do you guys think we can win our last 7? We need the Thunder to beat themselves. Well, yes, we need the Thunder to lose some games. And the Pistons are doing us no favors tonight by resting a ton of guys. Take yo ish, Rich. Yes. What? Take yo ish. We're going 64-18. What's that mean, take yo ish? I've never heard of that before. Well, friends, it's about 10:30 where I am. I think I'm going to call it a night. Fun stream tonight. I have to reiterate, thank you so much for the gifts. The halftime unboxing was phenomenal. Absolutely unexpected. And, Tokyo-ish, got it. That was an incredible halftime unboxing. The jersey, the autographs, the DVDs, it was great. So that's all I got, guys. Still please hit the thumbs up on the way. It does help the channel. And on behalf of myself and the couch contingent, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!